for 5 and rebuilding again.
Really nicely put. All of them go hard, don't they? They're all very attacking players. Alex Hales, Phil Salt, Liam Livingston, Brandon McMullen tonight as well. So, and you can see the way that Shafane Rutherford is playing. He's taken stock of the situation and has played very sensibly. The Knight Riders, that's a pensive group right there in the dugout. It's the end of 13, 70 for 5.
After 30 overs, 70 for 5, Dhabi Knight Riders.
Sikandar, 1 for 7 in 2. Chand. He's gone after this. Chand, the former India under-19 World Cup winning captain. 2012, the tournament was played in Townsville, Queensland, and Chand got a century in the final against Australia. Somehow didn't quite, after that, of course, you get a century as a World Cup winning captain. At under-19 level, you expect the landscape to go in your favour, but it didn't. Now lives in the States, still loves the game. Anyhow, for some the stars align, for others they don't. And I like the way here that Shafane Rutherford has gone about his business here.
Now it's important for him to play that sheet anchor role. 71 for 5 at 7 runs in over 115, at 9 runs in over 128. So still a long way to go. Running out of partners won't help. That surely will. Running up and down hard in terms of 1s and 2s and get that odd boundary. Keep taking the overs in terms of 6s and 7s. At the moment, just 3 of the first 5.
And the point you made at the start of this over, Rouge, is so precise. So few singles were taken early on in this innings. It was all going hard, looking for boundaries. Wickets falling, 10 for 4. See the way that Rutherford just literally nudging it around. You'll get a couple here. Well played, 14 gone. The Knight Riders, 75 for 5. Well, it's a cool evening here. There's been a bit of a cooling breeze for the last few days across this area, and certainly in Dubai. Let's take you through the wickets. The Rouge Mumtaz Khan alongside Phil Salt. Not sure where he was looking here, but very fine catch by Adil Rashid. And that was the LBW. Wasim Akram Wonderful catch that as well by Ethan D'Souza. Tom Kohler Cadmore at slip. Again, Wasim Akram. Goodness, that is a good hit by Umukjan. First boundary in 3 overs.
A great welcome to Nathan Souter at the crease as well. In to out, moves early, gives himself room on the offside and just carves it through. Much in boundary for himself and the side. Previous over 5 runs came of it, now 4 of the first. That's the other thing they need to look at. Boundaries are hard to come by, yes. Stranglehold was on. In this phase between Rutherford and Unmuk, they need to run hard between the wickets. This was the last of them. The 5th one came after a 38-run partnership. Alishan Sharjah, second delivery of the spell for the captain. And Ethan D'Souza, he's been a live wire. Extremely impressive. Saw him last year for the first time. Moves around quite rapidly. Great hands as well.
Rutherford has gone after this and he'll get the reward. That could well be a contender for the DP World Dispatch of the day. But he's adapted his game and that was really well hit.
And it's to the leg spin. That is a better option. You want to minimize the risk as well when you take them. Nathan Souter slightly fuller pitched. And he's hit it away into the leg side with the turn. 11 off 3.
First 6 of the innings for the Knight Riders. They've only hit 9 boundaries in the first 6. So Rutherford is plotting his way through this innings. 35 from 28. He's had to weather an awful storm at the other end. Smacks it hard through extra. What a glorious hit that is from Rutherford. Now he's beginning to go through the gears.
It's almost looked like he's pinned this down in his head in terms of Nathan Souter coming back on and he's going to take him down. Nathan Souter with the one that just goes away. It's trying to slide it, quicker arm action, and this time he goes through the offside.
Oh, he's got away with that. The end of 15 overs, 90 for 5. That was a very good over. 15 from the over. The 6th, the first 6 of the innings for the Knight Riders. Sikandar Raza, the skipper, his last over. Frugal yet again, 1 for 12 in 3.
He gets through his overs fairly quickly as well. Always looking to target the stumps.
Rocks back this time. Umukjan, they will look for a second. They won't get it.
Including Sikandar, 6 bowling options used. Pretoria is just the 1 over for 9. The seamers up front were phenomenal. 28 in the 6 overs that they've bowled. Wasim Akram and Taskin Ahmed with 4 wickets.
Ooh, I think that's just going down. That's why the appeal was stunted. Shane Rutherford, his 4th season in DP World ILT20, his first with the Knight Riders. More air this time from Sikandar. Well bowled by the skipper. Oh, they're all falling down. But that was good, wasn't it? The effort, you couldn't fault the effort. Wasim Akram and Nathan Sauter. That's worth another look, isn't it?
Well, it's easy to have a bit of a giggle watching this. Wasim with the chase. He's obviously tried to palm that back in. Oops. Yeah, he just slipped. Nathan Sauter. I was talking about the bowling options they have. For Nathan Sauter, 15 of the previous. I don't think we'll see him back again. With Sikandar now going to complete his spell. It's been a really good one. 17 of 1. Still has Adil Rashid with a couple of overs. And the seamers up top who did the job wreaked havoc, picking up 4 important wickets.
That man has been busy in the covers there, and that cover point.
That's the end of an over after 16 overs and 95 for 5 Abu Dhabi now 20.
Is there an appeal here? Martin Saggers, what are you going to tell us?
Now it's time for strategic timeout.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout. 16 gone, 95 for 5.
Everyone come on Abu Dhabi! You guys done a good job. Thank you so much. Love you all.
Partnership now 47 from 40, end of the timeout. Victorious 1 over for 9. 4 overs remaining for the Knight Riders to try and find something. $40, $45 maybe. Get to 140. Be competitive, Wakar.
I feel if Rutherford stays there and Russell still to come, I feel that they can get to 150 also if they have over or maybe over and a half, a big one. You need a big over here, maybe 20 or 22, something like that, to get to around about 140, 138. 11 of the over will get them 138. They probably need one big over.
Yeah, so Pretorius, he can bowl his 2, 17 and 19, then go to Tuscan and Wasim for one apiece. Do they decide to go with Adil Rashid if Russell comes in?
I think that they're just holding his over or two just for him. Yeah, that's nicely played. Got into position very nicely. 50 partnership between these two. Some sort of recovery from where they were. One stage they were 4 down for 10. A little cutter, little slow delivery. That's why he couldn't really find the pace he was searching for. But managed to get 2.
Been hammered into the offside, but protection out there in the form of Ethan D'Souza.
He's up 100, 5 and 16.4. Rutherford is so crucial in this game for Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. He's on 44. He needs to kick on. This is the time now. He can hit big ball. He can hit sixes. He likes hitting sixes. No, edge, and taken. Wasim Akram once again in the business. That's a massive wicket under the circumstances.
Really good catch too. He made good ground backwards to reach above the head with a thick outside edge. Victorious, is it another cutter? Yeah, it is. Another cutter. High off the edge of the bat. Does really well, Wasim Akram. Tall man, gets up nice and high. Good innings from Rutherford, but it comes to an end at 44. 100 for 6. Well, Andre Russell, powerhouse at the crease. Really good over from Pretorius. Just the 6 runs and a wicket from the 17th, 101 for 6. They need more than that 9 and over, you would imagine. Decent bowling out, but they have gone with the substitute batter in Umuk Chand, so they don't have the opportunity to bring in Piyush Chawla. Make do with what they've got at the moment, which is Ollie Stone, Ajay Kumar, Narayan Holder, Russell Livingston. And it is Adil Rashid. Straight away to Andre Russell, picks up a single.
It was a very, very good catch. He had to jump, and the timing of the jump was good. He was in the air when he caught that, kept his balance in the air, grabbed that. It was a good catch, and it was an important catch at the time. Hold it. Is it in the gap? No! No! What a catch! Ethan D'Souza, a youngster. Full length dive onto his left. And wonderful grab.
He is genuinely the best fielder in the UAE, this young man. We've seen it and said it time and time again, but that is something special. The ground he had to make. This might be a contender for the Cycle Hub catch of the season. Might have to be put in the mix, because that is a terrific catch. It's hit quite hard, running around the boundary to his left. Yeah, brilliant from the young man. Mukjand goes for 24 off 22. It's 102 for 7. Jason Holder's at the crease now, the captain. Adil Rashid been held back for Russell. He's found the wicket of Mukjand. So far, just the one coming from 3 deliveries in this over.
Such a strong and long batting lineup. Jason Holder coming at number 9, and they lost too many wickets up front and hard to catch up. And how good was that catch? Look at that. Wow. It was in the air. Both feet were in the air when he grabbed that. And he was in motion. Beautifully taken. He's not going to give anything away. He's going to look to bowl straight. No flight so far we have seen to Russell. Adil Rashid knows that anything in his arc, he's going to go after the ball. And he's also searching Russell.
Such a lovely delivery. So slow. And what an over from Adil Rashid. 104 for 7, 2 to go. Well, 2 overs to go. Knight Riders electing to bat first. A little bit of confusion from my end at the toss, but we got there eventually. I told Sikandar Raza he was batting twice, actually. They weren't. I just presumed, I think, Makar, that side winning the toss is just always bowled.
It's a habit, I guess. The habit of captains also, and of course the commentators also gonna get confused.
Swings it away, does Dre Russ. Tuscan into the attack and disappears over long off.
This might be the over. Russell will cut loose. First delivery, length, a back of the length delivery. Pick the length and then just hit it so hard. That's a heavy bat, and he throws everything behind that bat, and ball travels every time he hits it. All he needs is half a bat. He's deep in his crease. He's searching for the length.
Oh, jams the Yorker in. Good response, Tuscan.
That's a real brave delivery, because Russell's very deep in his crease, and you've got to really nail it. You get it wrong maybe by foot or two, you are in big trouble. Yes, he came forward, but still round about that, in that box. So he's just giving himself a little bit more time, and also when he sees the length, he can decide which way he want to go. Again, in the air this time. Has it cleared? Has it cleared? Yes, he has. Just over Catmore. He was looking up, but no, that is gone all the way.
Good tournament as a whole for Dre Russ with the bat. Rate of 163 across the 4 years, an average of 33. That's just an edge though, Waka. The game's not fair. It's a top edge and it's just kept sailing downwind, just slightly downwind, heading towards our commentary end. Tuscan thought he'd had him. He thought he had his man. 6.6.
It just landed outside the boundary line, and I'm sure that wind you're talking about has helped, and that's all you need. A little help from the wind, and even if you didn't get it all, it didn't hit it in the middle of the bat, ball travels. You've seen so many sixes hit on this very ground, although this outfield is big.
And straight to the man. They'll pinch one. That's okay. Good result that. The Tuscan.
They've been good in the field today. Sikandar has led his troops really well. The catching's been good in the slips, caught more. And they have been just giving their best. They see a chance. They still got game in hand. They're still very pumped up for thinking that they can qualify, which is a right way to think. And although they had a poor game the previous one, where they got bowled out for 97, could come back.
Jason Holder this time. Those long levers unleashed. 3 sixes in the over. 1 to Holder, 2 to Russell.
Still the delivery to go. 3 sixes already. And every time he has bowled a Yorker, it worked, but length ball has been disappeared. It was Russ twice, and now it's Jason Holder. Expensive over, very, very expensive. And that's the over Knight Riders were searching or looking for.
Well, they would love another one. One more boundary, maybe leave Dre Russ on strike for the last. Does Sikandar Raza go back to Adil Rashid for the last over or not? Time will tell. They'll get another one. That is sweet from Jay Holder. Absolutely sweetly timed down the ground. 4 sixes in the over, 25 from it, 129 for 7.
Such a clean hitter, Jason Holder. That's a golf swing. He plays a good golf, hits it long way. It's a timing, pure timing. It's not like Russ smokes it. Russ just looked to actually kill the ball. It was a great timing on that.
25 has propelled the Knight Riders to 129 for 7.
Truly, that's a real brave move, giving Adil Rashid the final over. Yes, he's got lots of experience, but not seen many times the final over of the inning. You give it to your spinner.
Brave, we'll see how good it is. That's okay, that's okay. Nicely bowled, Adil Rashid.
Previous over, last delivery to Russ, he just gave it a nice loop. don't think he's gonna give any air to the ball. He's gonna shoot it in, or he's gonna go wide. He's gonna try to stay away from the batter's reach. They're both tall, so the reach is quite big.
Yeah, he's got that lovely slider out the front of the hand. I almost think Jason Holder's a better option against Adil Rashid. He hits the ball so well straight down the ground, more so than looking to go into that leg side. Let's see what he can do. Out. Should be out. Rashid himself, he can't get there. He cannot get there. Lovely bit of flight and deception again, though.
He gave it his best, Adil Rashid, but it was out of his reach. He had to run back, more flight, more revs. Running backward is never easy. Very difficult catch.
Looking to go leg side again. Dragged it. Rashid went wide, which was perfect.
You heard the grind from Russell, because he felt that ball was there. It was there for him to just deposit in the crowd. Missed out.
His record against Adil Rashid, Andre Russell, not great. It was overall. I think that's just a little full. Jason Holder, hold out, into the breeze. Monak Patel with the catch, and we talked about hitting downwind the previous over. That was into it, just held up a touch.
Yeah, the wind definitely helped Adil Rashid and the fielder down at the boundary. But look at that. That's so much risk involved. But Jason Holder was the one who had to make all the pace. And if you just miscue a touch, this happens. Although he did get quite a bit of bat on that ball, but held in the air and beautifully taken. Jason Holder gone for 14. He's 1, 3, 2 for 8. One delivery left.
Narayan on strike. It'll be a wide, and they might pinch one and get Russell back on strike. They did. Looking for the wrong end, but line was not right. This is the last one. So high. It's gone out of our pictures. It's gone out of our camera view because it was tossed up so much.
That was a brave move.
Swings it out towards D'Souza again. He's been in amongst the catches. That's his 4th of the innings, Ethan D'Souza. A couple of really good ones. That was hit quite hard, but Adil Rashid, that has been superb from a finishing point of view from him. He's bowled his last 2 overs, and they've gone for only 8 runs. The 18th and the 20th, he's only gone for 8 runs in those 2 overs. He's got 3 for 18 off 4. And all round, a superb bowling performance from the Sharjah Warriors. When the Knight Riders opted to bat first, I don't think they had 134 for 9 in mind.
Bowlers always search for good fielders, always look for fielders to catch, and Ethan D'Souza was outstanding. 4 catches, really supported his team, and Sikandar Raza will be very, very happy with the effort. This boy has got talent, not only with the bat, but he gives 100% in the field. He look to catch everything. He likes to go to the hot spots where the ball comes. He always tell his captain that send me there, I want to be there. And that's the reason he's picked up all those catches, and it looked really, really cool. 134 for 9. It is kind of respectable. I'm not sure if it is enough. They got to do the same. They have to really field well to win this game, Knight Riders.
Now 134 for 9. It's just nothing from the top. Salt, Hales, McMullen, Livingston, all gone very cheaply. 4 for 10. They were at one stage. And then Sharafu and Rutherford. Unmuk with 24, Russell 18 and Holder 14. Ethan D'Souza there, left of screen. 4 catches. Second player in the history of the league to take 4 catches in an innings after Joe Root. And just those 2 partnerships of substance in the middle and then a little one at the end from Holder and Russell.
Yeah, all the bowlers chipped in apart from 1 over from Tuskin, who went for 25, but the rest of the bowlers outstanding. Adil Rashid picking up 3 wickets, bowling the last over of the inning.
Yeah, some brilliant analysis there from the Sharjah Warriors. Let's hear from one of them now. They've got Chris Silverwood sideline with Ridhima.
I've got with me Chris Silverwood, the bowling coach of Sharjah Warriors. Chris, what do you make of that bowling performance from the Warriors?
I would say that predominantly was very good. I thought we were excellent in the power play there to pick up the wickets that we did. Obviously, to make life difficult for them was exactly what we wanted. And then obviously we kept chipping away and taking wickets at good points during the game as well.
Yes, but overall, how impressed are you with the youngster Wasim Akram in your team throughout the season?
He's done very well. He's come in, and his job is to get wickets for us in the power play, and that's exactly what he's done. Obviously, alongside Taskin, but I thought, to back him up, I thought we were excellent in the field there. We saw some great catching from young D'Souza, so I mean, it's been good all round so far.
Yes, even tonight. You've restricted them to 134 on this particular pitch. You've defended a 174. What do you make of the total?
I think it's obviously we being greedy, we'd like to restrict them to less, but at the same time, we think that's a gettable total. We just have to play well now.
Yes, well, a certain bowler out there, Adil Rashid, did a phenomenal job too today.
Yeah, Rash has been excellent there. I think to step up and bowl that last over as well was superb from him, but all his experiences came out there, and he's obviously finished this innings off very well for us.
All right, good day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Silverwood, and to Ridhima sideline, 135. That is what's in front of the Sharjah Warriors. They bowl beautifully. Can their batters back them up and get the 2 points here tonight in Abu Dhabi? Let's take a short break. Back with highlights. Welcome back to the Zayed Stadium in Abu Dhabi for match number 25 of the DP World ILT20 Season 4. Dhabi Knight Riders elected to bat first when Jason Holder won the toss. He didn't have 4 for 10 in mind, I'm sure. Top order blown away by Tuscan and Wasim Akram. A couple of wickets apiece for those two, and Adil Rashid. Simply superb. 3 for 18 from his 4. Skipper doing a great job as well with 170. Well, the highlights were not good from a Knight Riders point of view early on. Phil Salt went early, just the 4 for him from 6 deliveries. Good catch from Adil Rashid off the bowling of Tuscan. Brandon McMullen, LBW to Wasim Akram, just 3-ball duck for him. And Alex Hales hit one straight to Ethan D'Souza. And not long after that, Livingston, after 5 deliveries, found Kola Cadmore at first slip. A little partnership then between Alishan Sharafu and Kefane Rutherford took the score from 10 through to 48 for Ethan D'Souza. Got on the way again, his second catch of the evening. And then the best partnership of the innings, 48 when they came together, 100 when they were dismissed. Kefane Rutherford and Unmuk Chand. It was Rutherford who was the man out. And the catch from Wasim Akram on that occasion. This was a beauty from D'Souza out in the deep. And then the one big over went for 25, the over of Tuscan Ahmed. 3 sixes to Russell, 2 to Russell, sorry, and 2 to Jason Holder. And Holder was put down by Adil Rashid, but he bowled beautifully in the last 2 overs of his spell. Just went for 8 runs in his last 2 overs. Last man to go was Andre Russell, caught by that man D'Souza once again. 4 catches for the young UAE superstar in the field, Ethan D'Souza. And they restricted the Knight Riders to 134 for 9. They need 135 to take the 2 points and put themselves right back in contention for that top 4. Plenty of big hitting on show throughout the tournament. The DP World dispatches of the season candidates. Liam Livingston with a one-hander off the bowling of Lockie Ferguson early on. Ramanullah Gurbaz off Tim Southey. There, this from Rodman Powell, exceptional. Bouncing down the wicket to Narayan. Great reach and away over extra cover. Marazai was dispatched by Jordan Cox. Over fine leg, and Salam Keel was Nasankared with a reverse of high quality. DP World dispatch of the season candidates so far. Some very fine ones in there. What your favourite might be. Did like that reverse sweep from Fatum Nissa. Cycle Hub catches of the season so far. We've narrowed it down to 5. We might just have to think about Ethan D'Souza's catch from tonight. That was very good from Les Deploy. In it slipped. Flew quickly, diving away to his left. Superb catch there. This one here from Naveen ul Haq. Way to his left at short third. Now Qais Ahmed. Another one inside the circle, diving away. This from Russell was very good. Made great ground. Extension of the arms, and it's stuck in that big right mitt. Final one on the list so far, Liam Dawson charging in from long off. The hands nice and low, and holds on to a beauty. He's subject to change, but that's where we're at the moment with the Cycle Hub Catch of the Season contenders. We might find room. We're going to have to go to the judging panel again. We might find room for this beauty from Ethan D'Souza. Swung away into the deep by Unmuk Chand. He charged around about 8 to 10 metres. It's a great angle for it. Look at the ground he has to make here. Diving Yeah, that is simply superb from the young man. 4 catches tonight for Ethan D'Souza. And that one the pick of them. He looks about 14 or 15. He's a little older than that, the young man, but he is a whippet in the field and has got terrific hands. He would have enjoyed that, I'm sure. So they will have played 8, of course, after this. The Abu Dhabi Knight Riders will have played 9. Warriors can jump to 6 points, join the Golf Giants and the Knight Riders with 2 to play. DP World ILT20 action continues for you tomorrow. We are back down here at the Zayed Cricket Stadium in Abu Dhabi. My Emirates up against the Golf Giants in match number 26. Live on air at 6 p.m. local time for a 6:30 p.m. start. James Vince's men, they need to find something. My Emirates lads, and this tournament, they've just started to find their mojo a little bit. Comfortably sit in second place on the table.
Words from the captain, Jason Holder, who will telling his men that we might just have sneaked in enough. Now, whether they are enough or not, time will tell, but everything's got to be right. The things that matter the most, get them right and do them for longer periods of the game. And most importantly, they will hope men with the ball can impact the game in terms of turning wickets around. Will be the captain, obviously himself. But they need wickets in this power play. Abu Dhabi Knight Riders, if you've just joined us for the first time at the Zayed Cricket Stadium in this DP World ILT20, won the toss. Jason Holder decided to have a bat first. 134 on the board. The Sharjah Warriors could have not asked for anything better.
Yeah, for Knight Riders, at least they got runs on the board. 134, 135 to win by Sharjah Warriors. Lot depends on their opening partnership. They have been struggling a bit, hence bottom of the table. 2 new openers, Johnson Charles. Mark Patel at the other end. He's a super sub. Johnson Charles. So it's an interesting chase. You've seen early on this wicket helps the seamers. And that's why they were 10 for 4 Knight Riders. They came back well, especially Rutherford and big hitters like Dre Russell. And of course the captain Holder. 135 strike rate, 11 is 100.
AJ Kumar, who has been exceptional in this tournament. He has taken the opportunity. Now we hope he can get some wickets with that brand new ball. He will be bowling with a slip in place. Sharjah Warriors in a must-win game required only 135. Johnson Charles, he can surely pack a punch. His innings have ebbed and flowed throughout the season.
That we know he can play shots, absolutely, but situation at this stage of the game, just get to 50, 45 in first 6 overs. Try not to lose wickets. I've been repeater from last couple of weeks. Good start, very impressive, Ajay. Late swing, full delivery. He was lucky there. Johnson Charles. Let's have a look. Beautiful seam position. A little late swing, and he was lucky. He's got the bat inside edge onto his pad.
Yeah, great signs with that brand new ball just swinging back in. We saw Wasim Akram extrapolate, swing, pitch the ball up, picked up a couple of wickets with the ball just jagging back into the right-hander. Swing and a miss.
What is this shot? It's no shot, playing across the line, body was nowhere near the ball. I can understand you're a power hitter. There's some cricketing shots. Go with the swing, go straight bat. It was just a cross shot, a tail-ender shot. Here we go. He was lucky there. His off stump got missed. Good start by Ajay, and skipper is impressed by his young fast bowler. His start.
Is that straight enough? Reckon impact might just be outside. Saw Johnson Charles just move across his stumps, and that is exactly what might have just saved him. So the umpire agrees with what Johnson Charles has done, or whether Jason Holder is convinced enough or not to send this upstairs.
They're asking the bowler, is it swing back enough? But obviously Ajay, being youngster, he doesn't know what to say. 12 wickets so far in this season. 4 of DP World ILT20. Let's have a look. The good delivery, nip, but that looks very, very close. They didn't take the review. Everybody went up there. And then Phil Salt was having a word with Ajay that is it nipped back enough? And he is saying maybe it's pitched outside off.
Yeah, just moving across his stumps now, Johnson Charles on 2 occasions now. Well, it's worth having another look. Is that angle, where has it hit Johnson Charles? Definitely pitched in line, just on umpire's call. So impact on umpire's call. Wickets missing.
Good decision in the end by the Knight Riders. Looked very close. Good thinking in the end, I suppose. Now then, Monak Patel.
And looked very adjacent. Just away. Just away. So asking all the right questions, and a good start so far by AJ Kumar.
This is stunning bowling. That was his 5th delivery. 4 in swings, and look at this. Look at that seam position. Beautifully controlled. He was lucky there, didn't carry to slip. Lovely this. Good to see young bowlers got control with both the swings. Nippy.
Slash and a flash, and they run through on the fumble in the slip cordon. First over done, 2 for none.
After 1 over 2 for 0, Sharjah Warriorz.
Best bowler of the season, this DP World ILT20. White belt points. Arslan Ash right up there. The fist chasing him. Had a great game last night. It was Ahmed Tanveer as well. Ajay Kumar in amongst the top 5 along with David Payne.
Not far off.
Captain now duties with the ball. Got 8 wickets, but his economy has been really good. Just under 8, 7 runs in over. The 22 overs Jason Holder's bowled so far. As while him and Russ were going, really had that good 19th over, but Adil Rashid phenomenal either side of those overs.
Absolutely bowled beautifully. The last over, he's experienced and he bowls beautifully. Change of pace, googly, flipper, leg break. We rarely see spinners bowling the last over, especially against those big hitters and experienced hitters.
And just the way the game was going, 25 runs came in that penultimate over, 4 big sixes along with a single from Dre Russ. And Adil Rashid, great display, almost a masterclass of leg spin bowling. Not often do you see them. Maybe Adam Zampa, the only one who does normally operate towards the back end. through the line and just further away from mid-off. Monarch Patel off the mark with the boundary. It's a big ticket 4 as well. Tournament 4s rack up to 546. Play big and dream bigger.
What a shot from Monarch. Let's have a look. Length delivery, played it on the up. It was a fielder there at mid-off. He was little wider. He played it straight for his first boundary. Couple of steps.
Very different attributes of fast bowling. Ajay Kumar more pitching it up, swing with that left arm angle. Jason Holder more one of those that hits the deck hard off a length.
Ajay Kumar bit more skittier and obviously swinging the ball both ways. Jason Holder not very quick, not very sharp, but he generates extra bounce because of his height. 7 runs now. We are into second over. Jason got slip in place. He's got 2 fielders obviously outside the circle. Square leg and backward point. Blocked one. What's going on? Miracle.
Well, he had a go at a few of them. You didn't like it. And now he blocks them and you don't like it. That's what's going on. Worth having a look at Ajay Kumar's first over to Johnson Charles. A degree of swing, 2.7 degrees. Great length as well. One of those that was just angling away from the right-hander. Bowled him! Jason Holder strikes and it's a big wicket of Charles.
Very average shot from Johnson Charles. It was actually a slog. And good delivery from the skipper. Jason Holder got breakthrough for his team, the first one. And now pressure will build up on Warriors because they are bottom of the table. There's a reason why they are there. Let's have a look at the pitch again. Beautifully bowled, bit of outswing, missed it completely. His front foot was gone towards mid-on and hence he missed the ball, kind of yorked himself. And he goes now, Johnson Charles, for 1 of 6. Warriors 7 for 1.
Sharjah Warriors 7 for 1. The new batter for the team Sharjah Warriors is Rutherford.
Sharjah Warriors 7 for 1. Out walks Tom Abel to join Monarch Patel.
Easy to. He's not the quickest. Sunil Narayan, one of the greats of the game in this format for sure. Let's have a look at the wicket again. High arm, good release, and it was a no shot. It was worse than tail enders, unfortunately. Credit to the bowler. Off stump gone, out of the park.
Uprooted stump. Lost his shape, almost had his weight falling back. Brilliant start by ADKR. Catches the call and it's been taken! What a start, what a reply. One follows the other. Warriors now 2 down.
This is poor cricket by Warriors. That's why they're bottom of the table, bottom of the ladder. You lost 1 wicket, you're into third over, tried to rotate the strike, but that's not happening here. Monarch played that shot, didn't middle it, went straight to the fielder at mid-on. Lobbed actually towards mid-on. Look at that. We're gonna play with full force. And there was no strength or power in that shot. First wicket for Ajay in this game. And now Munad Patel goes for 7. Now they are in big trouble, Sharjah Warriors, 9 for 2.
Sharjah Warriors 9 for 2. New partner for the team Sharjah Warriors is Consolidating.
A dream start for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders, 9 for 2. Couple of runs will make it 11 for 2.
Lot depends on this partnership. TKC just walked out. He's their main batter. Look at his record, striking 139 over 6,500 runs, 46 50s. If he stays, Warriors have a chance. But the way they are batting, I doubt they have clue what's going on.
Slip cordon getting tighter. A couple of men next to Phil Salt. You got to be doing a little bit more of that. Present the full face of the bat. Footwork has to be a little bit more positive.
A good player, TKC. Just plays some cricketing shot along the ground. If it's there to hit over the route, go for it. But not a shot like this. It was a half-hearted shot, didn't middle it, lobbed it to mid-on, and easy pickings for Liam Livingston. 2 slips now.
Wasim, we might be the most sought after commentary duo in the first 6 overs or not. We picked up 10 for 4 in the first game, in the first innings, 11 for 2.
Probably sought after is the right word. 11 wickets in this power plays across last 4 innings on this particular pitch. There's nothing to do with us, it's the way they are batting, by the way. Very average, unfortunately.
On both occasions, some good line and length bowling on one side, coupled with swing bowling on the other.
Gone around the wicket. Change of angle for one last delivery of his second over. Got a wicket already, Ajay. Oh, beautifully bowled. This is good bowling. This is clever bowling from this youngster. 4 runs and a wicket, 11 for 2.
Tom able to face a delivery, nearing 4,000 T20 runs. But at the moment, the team requires him and TKC on the other end to be slightly more sensible. Only require 124, wide rate just over 7.
Easier said than done, the way they are batting.
Jason Holder mentioned his numbers. 9 wickets now in the competition, including the one today. And his economy has been prolific, and he is in the company for the most wickets in a calendar year in T20s. Jason Holder might just be overtaking Rashid Khan. Yes, a couple of wickets, 3 wickets to go over. Still has some way to go.
Unbelievable. Well done, Jason Holder. Of course, he can bat too. He's an all-rounder. Ball is for 2. If Sunil is there, you run 2.
And 94 wickets, chasing 96 for Rashid Khan.
Do as an opposition pick your fielders, obviously. We're coming back to this most wickets in a year. In T20, Jason Holder is second in the ladder, 94. He may pass the great man Rashid Khan, who had 96 in 61 games.
Whipped into the leg side. Brilliant timing, should be a boundary, it is. Tom Abel's first for the night.
Able to play that shot nicely through mid-wicket with the full face of the bat. Again, little dangerous shot, but it wasn't a slog. It was a full face of the bat towards mid-wicket, not towards square leg, not towards mid-wicket. On the boundaries, along the ground, cricketing shots. This must be frustrating for all the coaches. Coaches can only tell and explain. The players had to bat or bowl himself there in the middle.
Jason Holder, we were on him about nearing almost 100 wickets in a calendar year, sitting at 94 already. Got a double 100 in Test cricket also against England. Similar to the commentator next to me, Wasim, you've also got a double 100.
I did, actually, 250 plus. Thank you very much. And not out. That was a long time ago. Talk about Jason Holder. What a season he's having with the ball.
Well, it's worth a mention. 57, whereas it was yours, 12 sixes in that innings, still a record.
Apparently it is. I think a couple of batters came close. I suppose it was Brendan McCullum, or maybe Nathan Ashton, and then Jaiswal as well. I think equaled his with 12 sixes. So yeah, it's still there. Yay!
Well, none of them come close to you with the number of wickets he has in his international career. 916 international wickets to the legend next to me, and that's us done. 4 overs, 17 for 2, the Warriors.
Ajay Kumar round the wicket. Upish! Ooh, Ajay Kumar's looking for that outside edge. It's Alishan Sharafu in that second slip position. Nicely bowled. He's bringing... Oh, he got some fingers to it. He's bringing TKC into the shot. Would have been heck of a catch. My goodness. But the bowler, Ajay Kumar, has got to be inputting that shot and how he got him to play it. Oh, well bowled. Superbly bowled. And he doesn't deserve that. Simon Dull would have the red mist coming down now because he does not deserve that.
Might have had a word, Alan. Might have had a word to TKC. Couple of great deliveries. One that's just slightly leaving. This one has darted back in, picked up the inside edge. Bit of good fortune. They're searching for wickets, which is what they need to put this Warriors outfit under some pressure.
Good thinking by Ajay Kumar. Found the outside edge and then he was looking for the inside edge. 1,000 runs now in ILT20, Deeper World ILT20 for TKC, and look at this. He's got the ball just deviating and probing and menacing. The VC presents the Jalwa Dikha Inam Pal contest. Which Indian keeper has been signed to play DP World ILT20 Season 4? Dinesh Karthik, MS Dhoni, Ishan Kishan or Rishabh Pant? Who is it? Which one of those four? Ooh, he's thrashed that. Golden Cadmore latching on to one that's too full.
He just went searching a little bit here, Ajay Kumar. touch full, looking for that one that goes back in again, but it just swung back in onto the middle of TKC's bat. The eyes, look at the eyes, down on the ball, all the way onto the blade.
You can try too hard sometimes, and you can almost read Ajay Kumar's mind. He could have had him caught it slip, he could have had his leg stump out, and now he's just gone for 4 through extra. Great duel this is between someone who's desperate to get you out, and Kola Cadmo's quite aggressive, isn't he?
Yeah, very aggressive player. He likes to use his feet, plays well square of the wicket. Had the tournament he would have liked so far from a big runs point of view. Vastly experienced player now, Tom Kohler-Cadmore.
Stands tall again and absolutely larrupes this. Goodness, that's a good bat he's using, and he's using it well. 31 for 2.
Again, looking for the one to go away. Stood tall on this TKC. Found the gap again, didn't move. Did not move. He knew it from the time it hit the bat. Well and truly appreciated as Warriors teammates.
Most runs in DP World ILT20 of all time. 3 Englishmen on that leaderboard. Alex Hales, James Vince, Nicholas Pooran from Trinidad and Tobago, Mohammed Wasim, United Arab Emirates. Tom Kohler-Cadmore's just joined the 1,000 club. Well done, Tom Kohler-Cadmore. Mohammed Wasim going well, flying the flag for the UAE. Andre Russell now. Oh. Right, the 1x bat power play, so many things happen here and so many things did happen. What about this, Simon?
Yeah, brilliant Yorker from Jason Holder. This just a check drive. Livingston with a comfortable catch, and then up 23 off 17, this partnership, Tom Abel and Tom Kohler-Cadmore. Very talented players, these two.
Andre Russell, that's a poor delivery. That is so far off the radar. Phil Salt having to take it way down the leg side.
Yeah, it's just when he's in sync, Russell, things come out and that just looks really good. When he's not quite in sync, because he's got quite so broad-shouldered that he struggles to get right up and over top. So you see his arm will always come from around about 10 o'clock. You're thinking about a clock face. A quite round arm. Hence at the back end of the innings, they'll pinch one here. No, they won't. Good work. Excellent work behind the stump, Salt. Just not quite in sync. Doesn't look right. Struggles through it. Good throw from Jafane Rutherford, but safely back, and then Salt with some excellent work.
Phil Salt, the runs have not come from him in this season 4. Run of low scores from Phil Salt. Gone leg side again. Phil Salt 4 today. Match before that 6, 35, 0, 33, 17, 27, 18. He'll be furious with that run of scores, because he is as dynamic as anyone in the game. They just haven't found the formula this year, the Knight Riders. They haven't found it. Looking for the Yorker.
almost muscle shoulder the ball down the other end here. Andre Russell. Know that he's 100% fit. He's had that little injury through the tournament as well, so just trying to give it his all because they need him. They need, obviously, the 2 wins from their last 2 games, the Knight Riders.
I'm not sure if Andre Russell hasn't pulled up here either. He looked a little uncomfortable then. He delivered the ball and now he's limping. I think he might have just tweaked his ankle the other day. That's the red one, not the blue one. He's a big man, and the undercarriage has to be right. So just watch his feet. Just watch his feet here. And is it that? Yeah, it's the left one. You see, it just came down a little bit at an angle. And that is going to be put away for 4. A full toss, leg side. Christmas comes early. 38 for 2. Reduced to 10 for 4. Now Sunil Narayan, so many times in that glittering career, 602 wickets, economy 6.18. He has delivered the necessary tonic for the Knight Riders. Can he do it tonight? Can he get amongst them, get a couple of wickets for the Knight Riders?
Yep.
No, it's still a long way off, but the required rate is 6.93. I'd love to see Jason Holder get another man in the circle here. Backward point on the boundary. You imagine that Sunil Narayan is a good enough operator to not have that man on the fence. Bring your mid-wicket a little straighter, get a man in just in front of the umpire on the leg side, and ask Narayan to bowl nice and straight. He's then got the option to bowl the one that goes the other way when he flicks out the front of the hand, or that regulation off spinner that he's bowling as well. But I would get the point, deep backward point from on the boundary up, get another one inside. Not quite there, just in front of square, but it will give him that option to cut off another one.
.95 required from 82. The required run rate is more than manageable. It's just below 7, but a couple of wickets always changes the dynamics, the equation. Oh, hello, a little bit of the banana. The change of grip and the way he delivers with the wrist behind the ball.
Yeah, just one of his many variations. Angling back in, just the toe end of the bat on it, Kohler Cadmore.
Oh!
It's about the time of the game now where Jason Holder wishes, and I know when Mukchand resurrected things a little bit, but 24 off 22. They used him before they used Holder or Andre Russell. This is the time of the game he would love Piyush Chawla. They don't have that option. They don't have that option because they used up a top order batter to try and resurrect the innings when they hadn't used all their resources. It was a real mistake, I felt, from a coaching point of view.
Yeah, great point. And at the toss, which eventually we found out what was going to go on.
What a mess that was.
But Piyush Chawla, for me, Dooley, was the key component. You win the toss, you bat, then you get Piyush Chawla to help you defend the total. So I'm with you 100% on that. 7 gone, 43 for 2.
43 for 2, Sharjah Warriors.
T3 for 2, the Warriors chasing a modest total. They need 92 from 78 at this stage. Knight Riders battling their way out of a real mess. They were 37 for 4. 92 from 78. Required rate is just a fraction over 7. And this partnership now, which is just flourishing, 34 from 29. Ollie Stone, the Englishman. He generally bowls fairly straight, and he can bowl an away swinger. Not sure if it'll swing after 7 overs.
No, and again, Ollie Stone hasn't been quite at his best through the tournament. Good opportunity for him to make a real impression here. Hit the bat hard, hit the top of that off stump. Just bowled a good channel for 4 or 5 deliveries. See what might happen.
Can be lively, can't he? He does hit the top of the bat. Kola Cadmer, of course, Tom Abel. It's an all-English affair here at the moment. Tom Abel, and Kola Cadmer, and Ollie Stone.
Yeah, younger days, early on, Ollie Stone, he was easily in the mid-140s. Quite the same. He's 32 years of age now. Had issues with his back and surgeries and injuries over the years.
Livingston, I presume. So Kola Cadmore, Abel, Stone, Livingston.
I think he's worth an over or 2 here. No Piyush Chawla. I just think they've got to roll the dice, throw the dart at the board somewhere along the line. No point leaving it too late. If it's not a great over, then they can maybe still pull it back. But you leave it too late, it might be over.
Oh, he's picked this up. Has he got enough on it? No, he has not. That is a fine catch. Mukchand is out there, safe pair of hands. And Ollie Stone has struck. Abel's on the way back.
Oh, he's fuming here, Tom Abel. So just a leg stump half volley. He's picked it up and hit it straight to Mukchand. You can see the mouth go wide open as soon as he flicked it. He knew it was straight down the throat of the man at deep backward square. Wicket that they needed. Stone provides it. Abel goes. 44 for 3.
Sikandar Raza, the captain, is in. Ollie Stone will be happy to see the back of Tom Abel, but it might well have sailed over that man's head.
Yeah, as I said, just a leg stump half volley, and he's just flicked it. Quite rolled the wrists on it as much as he may have wanted to. Just found the safe hands of Unmukchand in the deep.
Oh, the Yorker, well bowled. They might look for a second. They will get the second run. 8 overs gone, 47 for 3 now.
Warriors require 88 from 72. They have lost 3 wickets. 3 openers now back in the dugout. TKC and Sikandar Raza at the crease, so plenty of experience. Now the rate at 7.33. It's been a circumspect start, especially because of the 3 wickets that have gone down. Seen this throughout the tournament. DJ Bravo, head coach of the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders, patrolling the fence. Searching for more wickets now on the attack. Abu Dhabi Knight Riders, Sunil Narayan, 2 close men around the batter. Leg slip and a conventional slip. Look at the field as well, very interesting. To Sikandar Raza. Protection offside, so the only one fielder inside the ring, Alishan Sharafu. He's patrolling the mid-wicket boundary inside. Is that close? Everyone in the middle in purple likes it. Umpire does not.
Oh my God. The only way this is not out, and if he had an inside edge, because it looks straight, they're going to take a risk. They're going to take a chance. They've asked for a review. There was sound. Let's see if the third umpire hears it.
We have a player review for LBW. It's a fair delivery. The original decision is not out. I'm looking at the split screen. Forward. Forward. Yeah, there's a clear gap between bat and ball. No need for ultra edge. Can you go straight on to ball tracking, please? Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wickets, umpires call. Review retained. Back on field to Akbar. You stay with your original not out decision. You are on screen.
Well, how close was that? No inside edge, but the height in question stays with umpire's call. And that brings another fielder close in now. 3 men patrolling the bat. A short man catching under the lid. Plenty of chatter, if you can hear that on stump mic. Everyone's having a chirp.
Pollard did the same the other day. He just created that pressure. This is outside the line. This is outside the line. Impact outside the line. This is very, very close, but I have a feeling that it might be hitting the pad outside the line of the off stump.
We have a player review for LBW. The original decision is not out. It's a fair delivery. I'm looking at the split screen now. Forward. Yeah, there's a clear gap between bat and ball. There's no bat involved. Can you move on to ball tracking, please? Ball tracking coming up. Pitching outside off, impact outside. Review lost, back on field to Akbar. Akbar, you stay with your original not out
2
decision.
and 2 to Akbar Ali Khan. He's got both of them spot on. And so did Waqar Yunus up from the commentary box. Impact outside. Reactions, they were hoping against hope. Somewhere along the line, Sunil Narayan would have also known. But this game is setting up quite nicely. Pressure on.
Oh my God.
I think because they saved their review previously, so they thought, okay, let's take another punt. Let's take another chance. But this one, they got it completely wrong. This was way outside the off stump when he hit the pad. So cannot be given out. But yeah, there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of chirping around the bat. They're putting pressure on the batters. They know if they get one of these out, things can roll toward their way.
Oh, very close again. Very close again. Sikandar Raza on both occasions tried to sweep. Now TKC. Thing is, because Sunil Narayan has the one that almost comes in as an in-swinger. This was the first one. Finger spinning, just clipping the bails. So stuck with umpire's call. That's the other one. They just hoop round the corner. It's from that in-swing action. Everyone in purple called it. Oh, very close. This game is setting up nicely, Waqar.
Living dangerously. Don't play across, and you look to play across the line or look to sweep, then he becomes lethal. They've done it twice already. Lucky that they survived. They chopped it away. They're looking for two, and Sikandar Raza is quick. Yeah, just 2 off the last ball, 4 off the over, 9 gone, 51 for 3. Time for the strategic timeout.
Everyone turn on the flashlights of your mobile phones, hands up in the air. Come on, everyone. Everyone, all cricket fans, all spectators, come on. Just raise up. Come on, everyone. Hands up in the air. I see, when I see, yep. The phones will be on your left hand side. When I'll say right, the phones will be on your right hand side. Come on, left, right, left, right, left, right, up, down, 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 up, down. एक बार ये जोरदार तालियां बजाओ Dhabi.
The action's eating up here at the Zayed Cricket Stadium. 51 for 3, the Sharjah Warriors. They required 84 off 66 and the rate is climbing. It is 7.64. And Sunil Narayan, just before the timeout, is now being replaced by Ollie Stone.
Ollie Stone does bowl good pace, and he hits the bat really hard. He's already picked up a wicket into his second over. His over is going to be really crucial. Still, Narayan's got 2 left. Russell only bowled 1. There's still plenty there. They'll give a good fight. They didn't fight well with the bat in hand, especially in the power play, but they're really coming back nicely. Required run rate very close to 8. But they got to really stay disciplined and make sure that they keep plucking those wickets.
Great opportunity for TKC, who hasn't had the best of tournament so far. Bit of a wild swipe, but to make matters worse, that has gone through the legs of Salt. This is not going to help the home side.
That's a very average effort. I mean, your team is fighting for every run. You allow the ball to go through your legs. Not the first time I'm seeing it, but that is not a professional effort. Even DJ Bravo at the boundary line is not happy with the effort. At least he should have had pads behind, so if you don't get it in hand, yeah, Ollie Stone has bowled quite nicely so far. This is chipped in the air and he hit it too sweetly. I don't think he was expecting the ball to carry that far, but because you middle it sometime and you can surprise yourself. Nicely taken in the deep.
Ball's quick and gets in. Ollie Stone in that first over of his attacking the stumps. Maybe that delivery is probably the only one that was straying down in line, but otherwise keeping it in line with the stumps, not allowing any room to Tom Abel. And they were going well. Had a good partnership, 35 runs between the TKC and Tom Abel, just steadying the ship slightly. They'll have to be tight. They'll have to be really tight in the field. This is stop bowling. Just tailing back in with the angle from Ollie Stone. Halfway mark in this halfway stage in the chase. 58 for 3. Comparison 51 for 5, the Knight Riders, Warriors 58 for 3 at the same stage. So then Narayan to continue.
Oh my goodness.
I feel this is a really big over, really important over. Narayan has a couple of overs. It's the 8 runs of his first 2. And he's asking all the right questions. Getting the ball to turn, swing. And looking to attack the stumps. Now, the Warriors, required rate just under 8, 7.86 to be precise. Need to be smart about the way they approach Narayan.
Sunil Narayan reads the game really well. He knows that he's not going to get much spin, so he does bowl that seam up delivery which swings. And then odd one, he'll go that off spinner, off cutter. Sikandar was looking for 2. I think rightly said no by Cadmore. This could have been a really close one. Still keeping that pressure.
The last thing the Warriors now want is this partnership to be broken. They've had their batting troubles throughout the tournament. Is that straight enough? Narayan doesn't think so. He doesn't like it. And he's turned away. Everyone behind the stump saw a different delivery.
Well, Warriors are not learning. They're not learning at all. Phil Salt's trying to convince, or is he saying, no, just leave it for now? We might be needing this review later on. Because Narayan didn't appeal, that really shows that the ball might spin away and will go and miss a leg stump. But living very dangerously, Sharjah Warriors. This might be wide, but you've got to play with the straighter bat. You cannot really go cross line, because cross line means trouble. Missing leg stump.
Well, Sunil Narayan, 602 T20 wickets. When he turns away, he knows that is done a bit too much. Yeah, maybe just want to park the sweep shot away. It's also a sign that TKC is playing the sweep shot to get himself out of trouble, not picking exactly what's going on from Narayan.
It's lucky that the ball was not in the line of the stumps, because that is such a risky shot. You lose wicket here, you'll be in more trouble. They need this partnership to carry on. Very good over. Only 3 off it. 61 for 3.
.61 for 3 wickets apiece for the 3 seamers. I just want to be careful. Ollie Stone is bowling an impressive line here. He's looking for that in-swinging Yorker. A couple of times now, Sikandar Raza has put on the dancing shoes and hasn't made contact. Wonderful piece of technology being used at the DP World ILT20. It's a DP World Smart Truck Buggy Cam. Cutting edge camera work and technology. It's like DP World, it keeps the trade flowing with the use of top-of-the-line technology, just like the cricket as well as an offer. That is the view. Brilliant angles that the buggy cam can bring you. Now talking about the importance of Sunil Narayan, now he's bowled 3 for 11. Ollie Stone now needs to bowl well in tandem, in partnerships. Because not often you associate that man without wickets. Now he's gone wicketless for 6 games consecutively. First time in his career. He's only picked up 3 wickets in this tournament, all within the power play. Last 6 games, hasn't been able to turn number in that wickets column. Slashed away into the offside. The call is for 2. Sikandar is very quick. Comfortable.
Yeah, he didn't started the tournament well, Narayan. But he's been bowling well for the last 3. Okay, he didn't pick up a wicket, but he's controlling the game quite nicely. Rule to come, D'Souza next, Pretorius. They have got batting, but you don't want the required run rate to keep going up. Because by doing that, by missing deliveries, not scoring or not running between the wicket, you're going to get into trouble. Required run rate over 8.5. This partnership, 20 of 25, and they tried all shots, all sorts of shots they tried to play. I think the best way to go about is just rotate the strike at least.
Absolutely. Exactly what we had said about when ADKR were batting. Once again, just trying to muscle this all the way to Dubai. Abu Dhabi Knight Riders played 10 overs of dot deliveries, 60 deliveries. Warriors have already played 40 dot deliveries. And what that is now doing, the partnership is 20 of 26. It is less than a run a ball, and their asking rate with every dot delivery that now goes by climbs. Now it has gone to 8.7. And that's the trouble. You need to find that balance. In an attempt to look for boundaries on every deliveries, TKC and Sikandar Raza are missing out on running 1s and 2s. Just like that, another over takes by 4 off it, 65 for 3.
Well, there's a lot of noise inside the stadium, and they're cheering for the Knight Riders. 65 for 3, the Warriors, and at this stage, after 12, Knight Riders were 65 for 5. Azam Akram is alongside. 2 short legs. Oh, now, yes! Umpire says you can have that, Sunil Narayan. It's Kola Cadmore. They're going to have a look.
We have a player review for LBW. The original decision is out. It's a fair delivery. I'm looking at the split screen. Going. Clear gap on the left-hand side, forward. Yep, there's a gap between bat and ball. There's no need for ultra edge. Can you go on to ball tracking, please? Here comes ball tracking, pitching in line, impact in line, wickets hitting, review lost. Can you go back on field to Akbar? Akbar, stay with your original out decision. You are on screen, make your signal.
TKC has been TKO by Sunil Narayan. He's shaking his head, but it's 3 reds. Kola Cadmore's gone for 30. Warriors 65 for 4. Now then, this is a trial of temperament and technique. Young James Rue only played 12 innings T20s.
Pressure is building up, Alan. No boundary from last 6 overs, and of course 4 wickets down on 65. They tried every time to play a shot. Cross line sweep shot against Sunil Narayan. Knowing he's the main bowler, knowing he's here to get a wicket, why couldn't they see him off? That was his last over of his spell. He's only conceded 11 runs. Lovely bowling.
Screaming for the ball to get in, and it's not quick enough. Ajay Kumar made a lot of ground. The problem is he's left-handed and he had to almost run round the ball to get the throw in, which just takes up a second or two longer.
Brilliant spell from the experienced Sunil Narayan. 1 for 12 in his 4th over, and got an important wicket of the main batter, TKC. Another good delivery. Call is for 2. Sikandar Raza is quick. He's coming back for 2. He has to rush. He's home. Good running.
Sikandar Raza has really done well there. He's put his head down. He was determined to go back for the second. Oh, now then. Oh, he's got a bat on it. Sikandar was in front of his stumps. They all know it.
Yeah, he was bang in front of 3 stumps. Beautifully bowled. That was the off break. Let's have a look. Sikandar was really lucky. Here we go. He's got the inside edge. So this is really an important spell from Sunil Narayan.
Last ball from Narayan. Now then, is this it? Is this it? Narayan shouting. Salt wants it. They all want it. Andre Russell's pleading for it. Umpire says no. Akbar Khan, local UAE umpire, he was under pressure there. They've gone for it. Oh, Wazim, this is close.
We have a player review for LBW. The original decision is not out. It's a fair delivery. I'm looking at the split screen. There appears to be a gap between bat and ball, but I'll need ultra edge to confirm. Forward. Yeah, gap between bat and ball, flat line on ultra edge. There is no bat involved. Can you move on to ball tracking, please? Here comes ball tracking. Pitching outside off, impact umpire's call. Wickets hitting, review retained. Can you go back on field to Akbar? Akbar, you stay with your original not out decision. You're on screen, make your signal.
We're dealing with millimeters. Shake of the head from Narayan. 68 for 4. Well, you know, we talk about the game of cricket being a game of fine margins, whereas that looked so good for an LBW, didn't it?
It actually did. I mean, credit to the umpire as well. He made some very close decisions. And what a spell from the great man Sunil Narayan. Bowled beautifully, the carom ball, the quicker one, the swing one, and of course that was the off break. Last ball of his spell, 4 overs, 1 wicket for just 14 runs. He was hitting middle, but impact, umpire's call.
Akbar Khan under pressure. Impact. They all saw it on the big screen post the DRS. Oh my goodness, Andre Russell.
What's going on, Alan? Required run rate is almost 10 and over now. and they have only 6 wickets in hand. Somebody's got to fire soon. Otherwise, required run rate will go up to 12, 13, and then it'll be impossible because they don't have enough wickets left. Pretorius can bat. De Souza, he can bat. He's an opener, and that's it.
You'd like to think that Sikandar Raza is the key here for the Warriors as captain. Oh goodness, well bowled. Andre Russell, a little bit extra fizz from the big man.
Yeah, 130 kilometers an hour. What extra fizz, Al? They just average batting, I'm sorry. It's seaming around a bit, turning around a bit. That's it. But again, credit to the bowler. The way he's changing his pace, his length, that's experience.
Yeah, just put a little bit more into that. 131, the previous 2, 126. But he's nowhere near quick these days, Andre Russell. Having said that, how about that? It's a wide.
If you look at this young James Raw's technique, he's standing inside the crease to start off with. Especially in medium paces, you maybe stand outside the line, go on a front foot, maybe that's his technique. To play on English wickets is a different technique altogether.
James Rew was the top scorer for England in the under-19 ICC under-19 World Cup final against India 3 years ago. Shot, he's picked it up and he's beating the man out there. Ollie Stone can't catch it. First boundary for the Warriors in 46 deliveries.
Yeah, much needed boundary. It was a good shot by James. Let's have a look. Yeah, it was drifting down leg side, picked up beautifully. Pick up shot towards extra cover. Must be some relief to this youngster. Boundary. There's a lot of pressure on the batters right now from Warriors.
He's got this one over, that short mid-wicket. Is it going to have the legs? Jason Holder, yes it is. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. You okay, youngster? Problem is, the youngsters want to collect the ball and they're in the line of the runner.
Dangerous shot again. He's got a boundary, absolutely. Played it from the middle and went towards the mid-wicket. Pressure off a little bit, but so true, Alan. These youngsters should be told by their people who are bringing them, and the fielder is running, get out of the way. Because look at the size of Jason Holder. In the end, he recovered well.
James Rew picking up some runs here. 14 gone, 78 for 4. Time out.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to announce the winners of Rutherford draw. जी हाँ दोस्तों, हम बताना चाहेंगे कि यहाँ पर जो Rutherford draw है उसके winners हम announce करेंगे और जो ये winners होंगे वो यहाँ पर जीतेंगे. An iPhone 17 Pro is actually taken by ODI MC 1000 shopping voucher. And the winner for an iPhone 17 Pro is Jason Patel. Ticket number is 35548954. I repeat, 35548954. Big congratulations to Jason Patel for winning an iPhone 17 Pro. And the winner for a luxury staycation is Abdul Ahmed. Ticket number is 35549519. I repeat, Abdul Ahmed, 35549519. This luxury staycation by ODI. And now the winner for shopping voucher worth 1,000 dirhams. Again, Abdul Ahmed, 35549230. I repeat, 35549230. Big congratulations to all the winners. I request each one of you please go outside. Here's the registration desk. Go there and claim your prizes. आप भी बन सकते हैं winners. So that's what you need to do. You need to buy tickets of upcoming matches which are happening in Dubai, Sharjah and Abu Dhabi. So आप आने वाले matches के tickets purchase करें और आपके ticket automatically draw में जाएंगे और आप बन सकते हैं winner. हर match में हर रोज हम यहाँ पर winners announce कर रहे हैं. तो आप वो lucky winner हो सकते हैं जो यहाँ पर जीत सकते हैं iPhone 17 Pro, the luxury staycation by ILT20 and a 1,000 dirham shopping voucher. और फाइनल ही जो है 4 जनवरी को आप में से कोई लकी फैन यहाँ से जीतेगा एक ब्रांड ऑडी A3 और उसके साथ हम दे रहे हैं 4 गोल्ड कॉइंस प्लस योर जॉय लुकास ईच 20. थैंक यू.
That's the match as we've got it. The Night Riders struggled, but they put 134 for 9 on the board. The last over went for 10, including 2 boundaries off Andre Russell, which has put the Warriors in a better frame of mind because they now need 57 from 36 balls. Required rate at 9.5. This is young James Rue, 21 years of age. And what's he got? 2 men back on the leg side, 2 men back on the offside, and Jason Holder with a slip.
Now this is a good captaincy. He's got slip in place, so 5 circle. Oh, misfield. They're going to come back for 2. Every run is important. Every run is crucial. Unmukh Chand, the fielder, little fumble, and they went for 2 runs. Here we go, eyes on the ball, under pressure, make sure you grab the ball. Skipper is not happy.
Well, you won't be, will you? You will not be happy because every run is like an event, every ball here now, because this is on a knife edge, this match. Short. James Rue is very capable with the short delivery. Not sure that they're going to get him bowling short. He latches onto the short one.
He seems a back foot player. He looks like he looks for cut and pull. So far, he's 14. Let's have a look. Yes, a nicely controlled shot from James Rue.
He's hit it well in front of square. Shows you all the time that he had from it as well. Couple of 2s to start this over. Oh, it's the outside edge. It's a thick edge and it's gone for 4. Jason Holder looking a little bit forlorn. Dwayne Bravo, the coach for the Night Riders.
Doesn't matter how they come, the boundaries, outside edge. Third man was a little wider. That ball went inside, raced away to the boundary. Good over, second in a row, good over for Warriors. 8 runs from it, 3 balls to go.
Well, right now, the arrival of James Rue has just spurred the Warriors. 18 from 11. You get one more here.
Talking about Sunil Narayan, the way he bowled, and then both the batters, look at how many times they played that sweep shot against him. Just play normal cricket. I mean, 3, 4, and 4th time he got out. I think, or 5th time maybe, or 6th time. What's going on? I mean, coach can't tell you these things. I think 7th time he got out. It appears they were trying to get out on that shot and eventually succeeded.
Narayan, so difficult to try and sweep your way out of Narayan's way. Sikandar has said 2. They'll get it. They'll get the 2, and they needed someone beside the stumps. Ollie Stone with a cat's whisker away from a direct hit.
Direct hit would have been really, really close. Probably out. Let's have a look in the replay. Good call straight away from Sikandar Raza. And he's coming back, sprinting in. Oh, he probably would have been out.
Oh, that was very touch and go, wasn't it?
It was, Ellen.
Up in the air, and it's going to be safe beyond Ajay Kumar. And they're going to get 2. Goodness me. 15 gone, 91 for 4. Well, the red belt is for the most valuable player in DP World ILT20 Season 4. Sam Curran leads the way. Asmatullah Marzai for the Giants. Sam Curran Vipers. Sikandar Raza Warriors at 340. Trent Jahangir, Capitals. And Dan Lawrence, the Vipers.
So far, close call between Sam Curran and Azmatullah Omarzai, both all-rounders. Now, Ollie Stone is back for his 1 over. He's got wicket and conceded only 11 runs.
James Rue looks a very well organised player on the back foot. They've peppered him with the short stuff, and he's dealt with it comfortably.
I think they're right now. They must be thinking they made a mistake at Piyush Chawla, who's got 4 wickets in the previous game, bowled beautifully. He's got experience, googly, the leg break, like Adil Rashid from the Warriors. Required run rate is under 9 now.
You're right, Wes. Every time over the years that we've been watching the Knight Riders, Jason Holder and Andre Russell come in at 7 and 8, and you think, well, if you got in a little bit earlier, that's the big if. It's the big question. Oh, great shot. Sikandar Raza in the end on 1 foot.
Yeah, not the best delivery when you have mid-off up in the circle. He played it straight, he was full, and Sikandar played it with a straight bat. Look at that, playing the front foot to get that little power and follow through. Here we go, good boundary, important boundary.
Ollie Stone with 4 deliveries left for his work tonight. Can he rip one out here? Looking for the Yorker, but it's wide.
So let's see what options do they have after this over. He's bowling his last over of his spell. 3 balls to go. Ajay's got 1, Holder's got 1, and Russell's got 2. So yeah, Russell will bowl 2 and 1 each by the skipper, and of course Ajay Kumar, the left-arm seamer, who impressed all of us here in this the 4th season of DP World ILT20.
He likes it short. The message is not getting through. First 6 of the innings, and it's come from the cultured bat of James Rue. It brings up the 100, and that could well be a contender for the DP World dispatch of the day.
Definitely a good dispatch there. That's where his strength lies. He uses the crease, he bats inside the crease. It means that he's looking for the short ball, either offside, leg side, and he's got control on that shot. 26 of 14.
where the ball is. Look where the ball is. Hit the stumps. That's an arm span, that is, isn't it? That's a wingspan. Jason Holder. I think the ball is pitching outside leg stump for a start, isn't it?
I think he was out. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, he's standing outside the crease. He's pitching, hitting leg, pitching leg, hitting leg, and he was lucky there. Just a whisker away from the stumps.
I think this has brushed up against the stumps. Look. Yes, it has. It just nudged against them.
This is lucky. Maybe the luck is tilting towards Warriors. Last ball.
Full toss. And pressing hard for this breakthrough. This partnership now 40, 105 for 4.
Those recent boundaries are just Warriors back in front. Knight Riders desperate for some wickets. Stones 4 overs, pretty tidy, 1 for 24. Reiner's done. Russell's got a couple. Jay Kumar's got 1 and Jason Holder's got 1. 30 off 24. 6 wickets in hand, you'd say well and truly in favour of the batting side. Should be 1. Just partnership of 40 off 24 and pretty good from James Root. Got themselves right back into it, Waqar.
Yes, the problem with the smaller target is always that you have one good over and things can change very, very quickly. And that's what happened with the Sharjah. They survived the tough time, especially Sikandar Raza, very close LBW calls, but he survived that period and things became very easy. And these 41 runs of this partnership came at good pace. Ru is looking really good. He's playing those shots which have less risks, and that's all you need. You don't really need to go and blast the ball or look to hit big shot. Or just make sure you keep rotating the strike, put fielders under pressure, look for twos, run hard, and you'll be home.
Yeah, and at 21 years of age, he's shown a real amount of composure here, James Root. 11 first-class hundreds at 21. He is a serious player. Talking about him in those sorts of terms for the last couple of seasons in the English domestic game. Really good wicket-keeper, batter. Younger brother Thomas Root, outstanding as well. So a couple of very talented young players who feel in the years to come will certainly be playing in an England shirt in some way, shape or form.
Well, this trip of his in the ILT20, I think this will also help him just to understand and get that confidence in playing in this part of the world, in subcontinent also. I think he will feel good after this. Yeah, this is ideal situation for him. He's still learning to sort of play those big shots, but at 21, when you're chasing something like 7 and over, 8 and over, perfect, ideal for someone like Root to sort got to keep going and show his class and his technique. Technique is the key here.
Well, Andre Russell just still struggling a touch with that ankle, I think. He's got a bowl. I mean, they haven't gone to Liam Livingston. Hammered down the ground, dead straight, and should be cut off. It is cut off just. Curry Pierre. Go back to the point I made earlier, I think, when Wazim was on, that the mistake the Knight Riders made from a coaching point of view was sending in Unmukchand to bat too early and not using their resources, which meant Piyush Chawla could not come into the game, and how they would have loved him through those middle overs to just combine with Sunil Narayan.
And they had, batting still to come with Russell and Holder still to come, and they sent him, and there were very few overs left at the time. I thought, it was a huge mistake. Piyush Chawla has been their match winner. 7 off the over, 112 for.
Just to put those numbers in context from a spin bowling point of view, just tonight here in Abu Dhabi, 15 overs of spin combined in both innings. Economy's been 5.3 and 5 wickets. So they've been tough to get away. So that's why we're saying what we're saying about the mistake made by the Knight Riders coach. In that situation. Right, Ajay Kumar. Oh, he's chipped it, but it's not going to carry. It's a lovely off-pace delivery.
Knight Riders need a very good over here from Ajay Kumar, and he's shown the skills, he's shown that he's got the variations. Knight Riders need him to not only pick up a wicket, but just go for minimum runs. Russell in the deep, a little struggle for him. He last delivery also, when he bowled the last delivery, he was hopping, he was limping, so it might be an ankle issue, not sure at the moment.
Squared it away leg side, callers for 2, not this time. Yeah, he twisted his ankle a couple of games ago, Dre Russ, and wasn't able to bowl last game, or the game before he wasn't able to bowl. Just having to now. Got to find a way. This over, as you said, Waka, needs a wicket and 4 runs, 5 runs max. That'll be 6. Beautiful from Sikandar Raza. Use of the feet and timing.
Ahead of the game, this guy, Sikandar Raza, because he knew what was coming. He knew that the slow delivery will be bowled at him. That's why he just came down the pitch, mid-off, up in the circle. This was a risk-free shot. He made sure that he hit it over mid-off or straighter. And that is a super hit. That is game for him and for the Warriors. Also bring partnership, 50 partnership between these two. 15 of 15 left.
Yeah, 2 points for the Warriors here will make that race for the top 4 very interesting. They play the Dubai Capitals on the 24th, so Christmas Eve, and then the Vipers on Boxing Day. Another 2 games left after tonight for the Warriors, Capitals and the Vipers. For them, Knight Riders will only have 1 left after today, and they could be stuck on 6 points as well. And then the Giants, who have just stumbled, 4 losses in a row for the Giants. Find the gap back with a point, but to round well does Ollie Stone. Giants have got My Emirates and Abu Dhabi Knight Riders to come. They've lost 4 in a row, so they're on the downward trend at the moment.
We are into the 4th season, and I've seen, tight table, but not this tight. Yes, the top team is already gone. The Vipers are already in there, and the second one is kind of on the edge, but the next 4, the last 4, in the air and taken. Rutherford is the man. Will that make a difference? Only time will tell.
Might have been off pace again. He just flicked it leg side. Shafane Rutherford does well. Makes it look a little easier than it actually was. To make a little bit of ground coming in. Is it the back of the hand again? It is. It just bounces a bit more than Sikandar Raza wants. Picks up the top half of the bat. Good from Shafane Rutherford. Just able to maybe apply a little bit of pressure in the last 2 overs here. The Knight Riders. Warriors now 122 for 5 as skipper goes for 28. Pretorius, the new man, he's not on strike. It's Holder to Rue, and that's a good start. If he's going to go that line, though, Waqar, I don't think he needs 3 men leg side, and I want my third to be a lot finer for that outside edge. This is Pretorius, who's the new man.
Yeah, you can easily bring 1 man from maybe a square leg inside the circle, and also ask the mid-off fielder to go back. Because if you're bowling wide at the line like there, that's a good ball again. That's very, very good delivery. You can always bring that man in if you just keep bowling on that line, because of big risks just going across and then trying to play on the onside. That is perfect ball. Oh.
Great start to the over. The issue with that is if Rue starts to fling the bat at that wide delivery, then that... Yeah, I think he has gone a bit finer, the third. Pace off, out into the deep, 1 bounce. Oh, good start to this over from Holder. Can he finish it off? If he can leave Russell 8 or 9. This is the last wicket, back of the hand.
Got a little cramped also. He wanted to fetch it from further up and wanted to go all the way for 6, but because the ball came really close to him, couldn't really clear the fielder. He's still out there. He doesn't want to go inside the... He doesn't want to take pads off. He has done hard work. He wants his team to win from here.
Staying around the wicket, looking for that leg stump Yorker again here, Jason Holder. Oh, that's good. So good. 1 of 4 deliveries, 12 required from 8 still. Oh, 2 massive deliveries here.
Raza had enough. I think he can't take it anymore. He just walked in the dressing room. This game is going to the wire. This delivery, I feel, Pretorius got to go. He doesn't want to leave too many for the last over. He's got to go.
Brilliant. Brilliant from Jason Holder. My goodness. Captain coming to the fore. 1 ball to go. So I'm with you here, Waka. This is last ball of the over. Basically a free hit for Pretorius because it's 2, 4, 6 or out. You want the man who's set on strike for the start of the last over, which is James Roux. 12 required, 2, 4, 6 or out. Swing for the bleachers. Straight up, it'll be out. Russell does not drop those. Oh, we're on for a cliffhanger now. What an over from the captain. Cometh the man. Jason Holder.
Zayed Stadium have never disappointed us. So many cliffhangers we have seen. So many close games. And Knight Riders, they're just feeling it now that they can bounce back. They can win this game. Didn't get in the middle of the bat. Anxiously just getting up, waiting for Russ to catch that. Taken comfortably over remaining with 12 to go. Victoria's gone for 0.
$12 required, the Warriors, to get the 2 points. Russell. Oh, yeah. That is what he's made of, James Roux. Calm and composed in the eyes of the pressure.
Not wide enough. I think Russ was looking to go that blue line. Not only that he got the line wrong, he got the length wrong too. Gave Roux a chance to get under the ball. That will ease a bit of pressure from the Warriors. It all depends on Roux how he's win this game. They have to get him out, Knight Riders, because otherwise he will steal this game. A few very important people in the VVIP stands.
Well, they should take 1 here. Don't throw it, hold on to it. 7 off 4. Adil Rashid. Pressure on him. It was the wicket into the surface, and Pretorius top of the bat. Easy for Russell.
All pumped up, Knight Riders. This game is not over. Expect anything. Expect anyone to win this game. It's going to be so important to put the fielders in the right position.
Well, Adil Rashid, this is what's been pointed out here. Adil Rashid is really strong through backward point. Opens the blade, he can cut. He hits the ball really powerfully, so they've got a quite a wideish third, a short third, and a man just on point, which is about his area. There, opens the blade, picks up 1. 6 off 3.
No ball, no ball.
Dooley, no ball.
Oh dear.
Nah, this is crime. Not at this stage. This game is so close, and when you overstep at this stage, no, Russ, no.
Vastly experienced. It's just unacceptable. It really is unacceptable at any stage when you've got that much experience. 582 matches. Look, I know the ankle's sore. I know it's probably not easy to get the run up absolutely right, but you just have to make sure. Free hit here for Roo, and only 5 required. I'll come back for 2. Yeah, a little fumble in the deep, and they'll pick up a couple. 3 from 3 now.
Yeah, it's the Warriors now. It's their game to win. Unless or until Russ come with a real good delivery and get Roo's wicket, because his wicket can make a difference. 3 of 3.
Nice from Adil Rashid there, just coming down, having a chat to James Roo. I think that would have been about, you know what, don't look to hit the ball in the air. Just keep it on the ground. If you can find a gap for 4, so be it. Let's push for 2 if we can, but keep it along the ground. Don't leave it to a new batter. Oh, will they take one? No, they won't. Don't throw it. Off pace, short ball. Good from Russell. 3 from 2.
I know you don't want me to say.
Don't say it.
It's getting so close that it might just slip out of my mouth. It might. I don't want to say it. I don't want to disappoint you, Dooley. But
no.
3 of 2 means if they even fetch a 1 or 2 of this ball, we might be for that what you don't want me to say.
Oh, no. Martin Saggers. Can't review wides. You can't review wides. Just have a look at where James Roo's standing. Have a look at where he's lined up there. I tell you what, it's given wide 9 times out of 10 probably, so that's okay. It's too wide. It's too wide.
Yeah, the ball was not in the line of the pad when he left that area, that region. He moved away and the ball was just outside of his right foot. That means the decision was correct. Wicket is the only way for the Knight Riders. They have to pick up a wicket. They have to bring their fielders inside the circle. More fielders come inside the circle. Put fielders in the catching position. Give yourself a chance. Don't just keep them on the boundary. Yes, you do need 1 or 2 fielders on the boundary where you feel the ball might go. But risk and reward. Bring people in.
Got to be a dot or a wicket. He's too deep. He's too deep. Far too deep at mid-off. Ollie Stone. 1 from 1. Over to you, Adil Rashid. All the fielders coming in. They're all coming in now, and they have to be. What they need here, Waqar, is someone stationed just at short mid-on to take the stumps.
It's just over 10 o'clock. I have a feeling that we'll be here at 11. I'm not saying what you don't want me to say, but I have a feeling. I have a feeling, strong feeling.
I have a feeling Adil Rashid is going to open the blade, get the bacon slicer out, and carve it away through the offside.
Straight to the man for a catch. A wicket here. Wow.
What does Dre Russ look to do? Does he surprise him with a short ball? Phil Salt's got the glove off. Salt's got the glove off. He's ready to throw it. It's tucked in the back of his pants. So left glove only. He's ready to shy. And he is very good at hitting the stumps. Does Dre Russ go short? Does he go Yorker? 1 to win. looks for the Yorker, opens the blade, gets it through the offside. Game done, Warriors win. Thank you very much, Waka. You can say all you like now.
Wow, what a game we had. So many tight games we had here in Abu Dhabi. Sharjah Warriors at last coming on top, winning this game by 4 wickets. What a tight game, what a good game we had. Small targets are always exciting, and it was a good pitch. I thought the ball just did a bit there for the bowlers, even for the spinners. It was hard work for the batters. So overall, one hell of a game.
And the calm nature of Adil Rashid. Well, they tried everything, did the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. They almost had it. It was a brilliant over from Jason Holder, the 19th. Kept them in the game. James Roux boundary and a no ball from Andre Russell. Things just got away a little bit. One to win off the last, and Adil Rashid just eased it into the offside. They pinched the one. A fine innings from that young man, 21 years of age, right of screen, 42 off 29. Really high quality from James Roux.
He absorbed the pressure really well, didn't he? For a 21-year-old under tough conditions, I thought he handled the pressure really well. He played technically good shots, which you required on this surface, and big advantage having Adil Rashid in your side.
Well, they lived the Sharjah Warriors. They'll move to 6 points. They sit alongside the Gulf Giants and the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Played the same amount of games as the Giants and one less now than the Knight Riders. So their hopes still alive of a top 4 place. The Sharjah Warriors. A lot of congratulations. He'd be pretty happy, the young man. And Adil Rashid, very important little 2 not out.
Yeah, 2 not out, as good as getting a hat-trick at this stage. And skipper is very, very happy. The entire team is very thrilled. But I really enjoyed the way he bowled. I mean, bowling the 20th over, only giving away 5 runs and picking a wicket. So I thought that's where the game changed. Few extra runs could have easily come, but he was the one who put the brakes, picked up 3 wickets. He was outstanding.
Well, the elder statesman and a superstar of English cricket in Adil Rashid, and maybe a future star as well in James Roux. Sharjah Warriors winning by 4 wickets here in Abu Dhabi this evening. James Roux had faith. He had faith. More than capable, Adil Rashid. They too lost a couple of early wickets. Charles and Monank Patel out relatively early. Lost their 3rd wicket at 44, and then a couple of reasonable partnerships. 135 for 6 in the end. Ola Cadmore, Secunda and Roux with that not out, the chief contributors.
Narayan was outstanding. He picked up only 1 wicket, but those 4 overs for 14, that period was a very, very crucial. 2 wickets for Ajay Kumar, Holder picking up 2, and a wicket for Ollie Stone.
So that's the situation. The Knight Riders winning the toss, electing to bat first. I got that right eventually. And Rutherford with 44. Key from the bowling point of view was Rashid's spell. It was outstanding. The Warriors, though, scraping home 135 for 6 on the back of James Roux. They win by 4 wickets. So, Sharjah Warriors. They've jumped to 6 points now. They sit alongside the Knight Riders. Knight Riders have only got 1 to go, remember? And the Gulf Giants also on 6. So that race for the top 4, the last maybe 2 spots in that top 4 is still well and truly on. Well, the best batters of the tournament. Green belt is up for grabs for the best batter, Pathum Nissanka, who has returned to Sri Lanka, still sits at the top with 243 runs and 308 points. Sam Curran, Johnny Bairstow, Ramanullah Gurbaz and Max Holden round out the green belt contenders at the moment. Right, we'll take a short break and come back with Uruj and the post-match presentation.
DP World ILT20.
We've had another one that's gone down to the wire here in the DP World ILT20 Season 4, match number 25, the Warriorz and the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Warriorz getting home, last ball of the game, chasing down the 134 that the Knight Riders set, courtesy of James Roux, and a little touch from Adil Rashid right at the back end. Needed 12 off the last, and James Roux provided a boundary first up. Little flick leg side. Single into mid-on, and then Adil Rashid clipped one leg side. It was a no ball from Dre Russ. And picked up two on a little fumble here in the deep. It was a swing and a miss. And then a wide, so a no ball and a wide from Russell in that last over. And just one to win. Adil Rashid dinked it past Kari Pierre's left hand. He could not get down and field it in time, and that was it for the Sharjah Warriors. Take the 2 points, put themselves on 6 now, alongside the Knight Riders and the Golf Giants. 134 for 9, played 135 for 6 in the end. The Sharjah Warriors, last ball winners by 4 wickets. Time for the post-match presentation. In charge for us, Uruj Mumtaz Khan.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-match presentation. And low-scoring thriller sees the Warriors take it home by 4 wickets over the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. I'd like to start by thanking all the sponsors of the DP World ILT20 Season 4, DP World 1x Bat, Big Ticket, TCL, the Cycle Hub, Exchange On, and Crypto Cash. The DP World ILT20 would also like to thank all the government organizations, stadium authorities, and all those involved in the smooth conduct of these games. First award in today's presentation is the DP World Dispatch of the Day, and the winner gets a trophy and a check of USD 1,500. The award goes to the captain of the ADKR, Jason Holder. A couple of big sixes, but this particular one, mighty hit over long off of Taskeen. Jason Holder, he will get the award from Mr. Mike Fordham, Head of Legal Operations, DP World ILT20, for the DP World Dispatch of the Day. Once he's collected his award, I'd also like to invite him over to have a word. Jason, you won the toss, elected to bat first, and I'm sure 134 you thought wasn't enough.
Definitely not. I proved in the end that it wasn't enough, even although the game came down to the last ball. Credit to our bowlers. I thought they did a hell of a job to stretch the game that deep. And the attitude in the field was pretty good from our boys, but sadly, we didn't make enough runs.
Yeah, you didn't make enough runs, but like you said, credit to the bowlers, especially Sunil Narayan. It was a lot going on. You had 3 close men. Where in the bowling you thought maybe, in spite of that low scorer, maybe one more wicket could have turned it over?
We needed a few things to go our way, obviously. We had a decent power play. We got wickets in the power play, which was key. I said to Ajay at the start of the game, if we get 3 wickets in the power play, it's game on here. That spell in tandem with Sunil and then Ollie, I thought was crucial for us. If we had squeezed one or two more in that spell, I felt the game was definitely tipped in our favour. We still had to obviously come at the end and execute, but it would have been definitely momentum swung in our favour. But again, when you defend such a low total, you need a few things to go your way, and they obviously didn't go our way today.
Now what you need to go your way is the last game. Last game of the season. It's about go out there and enjoy yourselves, isn't it?
Yeah, still something to play for. Obviously, we've got to do better. We obviously let ourselves down in this campaign. Fell way short of our expectations, way short of our potential. And it's something that we've got to take stock of as individuals first, and then as a team. I'm sure a few discussions will be had in the dressing room as to how we can get better in the future. But I think for this campaign, utterly disappointed not to, go into the next stage of the competition. But having said that, 1 game left and something to play for.
Something to play for then. Tough loss tonight, and go well for the last one.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. Captain of the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Now I'd like to call upon Sikandar Raza, the victorious captain in Sharjah Warriors. There was a little bit of confusion at the toss. Jason elected to bat. Simon Dool wasn't sure. You weren't sure, but you would have been taken that 134 to chase.
Yeah, certainly. Even though in the end they ended up getting a lot more runs, but I thought still had we started the game and somebody said to me, you'll be chasing 134, I would have taken it hands down. But credit to ADKR, the way they bowl and the way they field it and they make the game out of it. So yeah, in the end it ended up being too close for comfort, but we'll take the win. Too close for comfort, but you started out well. Taskeen with the ball, Wasim with the ball, 4 wickets in that power play, and then yourself and Adil Rashid phenomenal with his 3 wickets. Yeah, certainly Adil has been that workhorse for the team as well. We've asked him to bowl from a shorter end, we've asked him to bowl with the wind, we've asked him to bowl the last over today. I mean, just when you think Adil Bhai cannot do something, we ended up asking him to do a role, and he ended up doing it really well. So I thought that last over, now if you look at the context of the game as well, that last over from Adil ended up being far too crucial. So credit to Adil how he bowled today. Yeah, not often you see a wrist spinner. 8 runs came in the 18th and the 20th, but then batting, well, you like to make things a little bit more interesting, but then James ruined yourself, and then Adil with the winning runs. Yeah, certainly. When Adil came out to bat, I was like, surely he's going to hit the winning run because the man deserved it. He's bowled really well, he's fielded really well, took some good catches. As a matter of fact, took a blinder at the start as well that kicked us off. Our fielding was spot on, and once you take those early good catches as well, it lifts everybody. So Adil was everywhere today, so it was nice for him to finish the game off. But yeah, it was nice to have that partnership, but I think myself and Ru should have finished the game, something that I need to work on better. Take the 2 points, Skipper, take the 2 points, and you've got 2 more important games up your sleeve. Go well for the next ones. Thank you very much, Arush. Thank you. Congratulations. Great win for the Sharjah Warriors. Now then, the final award for tonight is the player of the match. The winner gets a trophy and a check of USD 1,500, and the award goes to Adil Rashid. Phenomenal spell, 4 overs, 18 for 3 tonight.
And with the winning runs, crucial 2 runs in the end, especially the one to finish the game off. He will get the award from Mrs. Saloni Ganesh, COO and CFO Knight Riders Sports Private Limited. Excellent. Your captain has summed it up, but the variations in pace, not often you see wrist spinners bowl the 18th and the 20th, and collectively you went just for the 8 runs.
Yeah, it was quite nice actually to go for a few runs. That could easily turn the other way. You know, sometimes, especially in T20 cricket, bowling the 18-20 as a spinner, it can easily go the other way where you get hit for 6s and 4s. But thankfully for myself, it went my way today.
It went your way against Jason Holder and Ray Russ, who were going guns, and in between your 2 overs came that 25-run over. You decided to really take the pace off. What was the thinking behind that strategy?
Obviously, you've got to look at the conditions, you've got to look at the size of the ground. And I've played against Russ and Jason for a long time as well. So sometimes that helps as well. But again, like I said, it can go the other way because they have fantastic players, big hitters, you know, world beaters as well. So it could have gone the other way, but thankfully for me, it went my way today. And
you came out to bat, and Simon Dool on commentary, Avakar Yunus as well, were asking for a super over. One said you will carve it through the offside for the winning runs.
Yeah, I think that was the plan. Ideally, we were liking not to go that deep. Hopefully, we were looking to win it within 1-2 overs to spare. But I think, like you say, Ruby played an exceptional knock. For myself, it was just get bat on ball and, you know, try to get that single run, which we did.
A great win, and importantly, sort of the win still in your hand with the 2 remaining games.
Yeah, definitely. We've got 2 big games. We've got to take a game at a time. You know, next game's a big one. We're not looking too far ahead. We've got to see what Dubai and who we play against, conditions there can change, and we've got to be adaptable, and hopefully if we bring our A game, we can win that.
A great win tonight.
Thank you
Go well
much.
for the next one. Adil Rashid, the player of the match tonight, and that concludes the post-match presentation.
Thank you, Aruj, and well done to the Sharjah Warriors in a tight one here tonight. DP World ILT20 action continues tomorrow, the 23rd of December. My Emirates and Kyron Pollard taking on James Vince and the Golf Giants. Desperate for a win, the Golf Giants, 6 p.m. from Zayed Cricket Stadium in Abu Dhabi. So we're back here tomorrow. Stay with us for Cricket Safari after the break. But tonight it has been all the Sharjah Warriors.
it just keeps getting interesting. Sharjah Warriors were desperate for those 2 points and they got it. They win by 4 wickets and that's the emotion that they were riding on. They came in with 4 points, they leave with 6 points and Abu Dhabi seems to suit them. Well, they restricted ADKR to 134. Kudos to ADKR. They did make a match out of it, but that man, Adil Rashid, with the ball and with that slight touch in the end. Another last over, Dreras with the ball. You had a James Rue who hit up 4 and then there was a no ball, a wide, but it was in the end down to 1 ball, 1 run and Adil Rashid with the touch gets it home for the Sharjah Warriors at the Zayed Cricket Stadium. Let me quickly give you a glimpse of what transpired at the Zayed Cricket Stadium. Well, you had the Knight Riders restricted to 134. They won the toss and elected to bat first. Rutherford, 44 of 36. Unmukh Chand, 24 of 22. Sharafu, 19 of 25. Dreras, 18 of 12. It was the bowlers who came to the party from the Sharjah Warriors. Adil Rashid, 3 for 18, and Wasim 2 for 12 and Taskin Ahmed 2 for 41. But on the other side, when the Warriors came out to bat, James Rue played an anchor innings, 42 not out. A good job by the bowlers of ADKR as well. Yet again, Ajay Kumar as well as Holder, but just not enough. 4 wickets win for the Sharjah Warriors, and more importantly, those 2 points, they are still in the hunt for the playoffs. Well, it's a full house here. Hello and welcome to Cricket Safari, gentlemen. Waqar Yunus, Wasim Akram and TKC. Good evening.
Good evening.
You must be pleased with that win.
Yeah, absolutely. For us to kind of get over the line tonight means a lot to the group. We've had a lot of close games so far this year, so to actually be on the right side of them gives us a bit of momentum now leading into the last 2 that obviously we need to win.
Well, you've got 2 experts who will talk to you about cricket, but the one thing that I want to know, after those 2 losses, what did the coach tell you guys?
Just to believe in ourselves and go out there and obviously keep fighting and keep putting in performances. This year the pitches haven't been kind of as high scoring as normal, so it's about finding a way to win, and obviously we did that today, a little bit closer than everyone would have liked, but 2 points is 2 points and hopefully that can be the start of a bit of momentum.
Yeah, you never know. Picking at the right time is the word actually matters. I hope you picking at the right time. And question, coming back to you mentioned slow wickets. Explain it to us. What does that even mean for our viewers?
It just feels kind of when it doesn't reach you as fast as it normally does. So you're kind of, obviously they're still bowling as fast as they are, but it's just holding in the pitch and then you're slightly through your shot. So your timing is, like as a batter, is slightly off. So it's not quite finding the middle of the bat. And I think you find it kind of, if you're looking around kind of the whole league, there's a lot of guys with a lot of dot balls.
Yeah.
Or guys, when they're playing the big shots, they're actually going under it. So they're getting quite a lot of skyers instead of normally when you're swinging, you'll get a full face, whereas quite a lot of guys are out in front and like, obviously as a batter it's your skill to adapt and make sure you're successful on those pitches, and that's what the best players in the world do.
And again, Sunil Narayan, who's one of the best spinners in World T20 format, we know that. We noticed that 6 times you tried to play sweep shot, you and Sikandar Raza, 5 to 6 times, and then obviously in the end you got unlucky, you got out to it. So that was the plan against him, or was just...
Yeah, no, it's a shot that we both practice and both back. And with the ball turning, I actually misjudged that one. I got it wrong. I was trying to sweep on line a bit more.
Yeah.
And trying to take out LBW. I should have knocked that one straight down the ground. But he's such a great bowler. He's kind of, if you just sit there with, obviously had 3 guys around the bat and still went for 14 runs. So it's very tough when you're playing guys like him. Yeah, we don't want to watch that replay too often. And
we'll make sure you watch it, TKC.
And the review as well. I'll say Sikandar told me to take that one, but no. Playing guys like him, you've got to have options, and the way he bowled tonight was kind of really challenging for us, and thankfully kind of we managed to actually get over the line.
You spoke about the paces, the ball not really coming onto the bat. Against the spinners, I mean, it wasn't really turning, but I don't know, I had got this feeling that the ball was kind of skidding through and they were just bowling too many variations, and you guys got stuck in the middle for a good 4 or 5 overs. That's where the game sort of gone balanced. Otherwise, things were in control.
Yeah, absolutely. But Sonny does it like week in, week out, all year round. So
almost 700 wickets.
Yeah, and his economy rate as well. So it's not just he's taking wickets. Obviously, he's really ties people down. It's not. Obviously, we're not going out there with the fear and going, oh, it's Sunny on the Rhine. We're gonna you're just trying to play the ball as it comes. But he was getting the ball to turn. He was getting the ball to swing. He's got that much skill. He swings them in, swings them out, spins them. So like, so like when you're reacting to that, you've obviously got to have a plan. These aren't great highlights to watch, so anyone back home trying to learn, don't
these
copy
are the
this.
over I'm talking about. This is the time.
But you look like, obviously, he's bowling an amazing line and length, challenging you, and it's also when you're needing a lower score, sometimes it's harder because you're then looking up going, oh, we need 7 and over, we don't, so then you're looking for singles, and then when you don't get singles, obviously it's a dot ball. Whereas when you're being more aggressive, say we needed 10s, 15s, or probably not 15s, that'd be 12s. Far too many, but 10s, 12s, you're going to take slightly more risks, you're slightly more positive, and you probably get into better positions as well.
Is he a hard man to sort of use your feet and come down the pitch and play him? Or?
I think you can do it, but the ball's going both ways. So it's kind of you're adding an extra risk to it, and then when you're chasing 135, and he's probably their biggest threat. Like for me, I think it was actually the wrong. I probably shouldn't have tried to sweep him that over and just got through the over and taken it a little bit deeper, because actually he was probably the one guy that could have really, really hurt us today.
And that was his last over.
Yeah. So like from my point of view, it's probably actually, do I respect him and try to get him for 5? Worst case, okay, I get him for 2 or 3. It's fine. We'll take the risk later.
And like you can cover up in a couple of overs. If you play 1 over for 3 runs, chasing small total, player like you can cover it up in an over. With 2 6s, 2 4s, everything will back. But I suppose mindset is very different nowadays of the batters.
Yeah, no, and obviously you don't want the rate to keep climbing on a low-scoring pitch. Obviously the whole game was very low scoring until kind of they had that 1 over of 25 that changed the game for them to get them something competitive, and we obviously had that last over that goes for 12, where it kind of kept chopping and changing the whole time.
So tell me about that white ball, the last over.
Yeah,
what was your opinion? We thought it wasn't a white ball, but it can happen.
Yeah,
not blaming anyone.
I think I'd be a little bit disappointed if I was on the fielding side. Obviously, you can see why he gave it, because it did miss the leg stump. But I think that rule is such a hard one to judge.
It really
is. Whereas almost if you said, right, if it misses leg stump, it's a wide, then it makes it very simple for, whereas when people are moving around, it kind of makes it a lot more difficult to actually see where, like, I understand why he's given it, but I think you can see why they'd be frustrated over it as well.
Yeah, absolutely, because he went across off stump.
Yeah, one last question. You didn't open today. Why?
Well, we actually haven't been performing that great as a whole batting unit, so we actually felt it would be a good time to actually mix it up and try a different combination, try and get us off to a good start. I've not been performing as well as I'd have liked, and it's what was best for the team, and I think it's kind of trying to find that formula, that kind of thing as a team to get us off to good starts. If you get off to a good start, then all of a sudden the momentum changes, it rolls like that. Obviously today it didn't happen, but we still ended up having an okay power play, getting out the power play pretty well, and then obviously we've won, so it's been quite a good.
Well done.
But TKC, all the strategies work. Plenty of positives for the Sharjah Warriors. You get those 2 points and it's game on.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for joining us, though.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, TKC, and good luck, buddy.
We'll be playing highlights right now that he would have liked to watch, because I think the man right now under the spotlight has to be the player of the match, Adil Rashid. How good was he? Quite the game changer with the ball, and then in the end with the bat.
With the ball, I mean, he bowled the last over. We very rarely see spinners bowling the last over in this format, and he was giving it air. that shows how brave he is as a bowler, apart from the experience. He's got all the variations.
Yeah, it's a big risk, to be honest, because spinners, not that we don't see often, we don't see at all. It's very rare that we have seen someone. But they didn't have much choice, because the previous over, Tuscan gone for 25. They needed wicket, and I thought the best man at that stage was him to pick up a wicket, because Russell, they needed to get him out, otherwise he could have hit like 2 or 3 sixes, and this 136 could have been easily 150, 52, 53, and then would have been harder for them.
You need a big heart to bowl Russell in the last over, the way he did.
So that's the reason why we'd like to ask you the speed variations here by him in that last over.
That's why saying experience, the speed variation. Look at the first one, 88, then 80, then 65, then 88, and then of course the wicket, 62 kilometers an hour. That's a huge pace difference for a spinner. You very rarely see spinners changing their pace so often, and that too in the last over, and again that too against the big hitters. So well done, Adil.
No, but well done to you as well, because talking about predictions, because there is a bit of a competition going on in the commentary box as well, and Wasim Akram is the defending champion. So let's take a look at the predictions and let's see how many of them got it right. Now, while I was doing the pre-show, I know Vakar said ADKR. So Alan Wilkins wins, Simon Dewell, and they all said ADKR. So the only one saying Sharjah was Wasim Akram. Well done. There's a reason why you're the defending champion, very much in the contention.
Look, I've been talking about this previously also, that there is definite loophole there. There is controversy.
What loophole?
There is controversy.
You just have to predict, Vicky. There's no loophole.
Look, I know today is fair and square. You won, I understand. But some of the games I've not been there, so I don't know what is going on. What is your relation with the producer, the guys who really...
You can just find out if you show us the...
I guess we'll show the leaderboard.
And then we'll
talking
see.
about loopholes or whatever it is definitely working for him, because if you take a look at the leaderboard, you will see a certain Wasim Akram right on top yet again. Andy Flower just below him, because he was also not commentating today, so that's the reason why he's predicted one match less.
Yeah.
But Andy Flower,
I can understand. Andy got a huge book, diary. He writes everything, every detail of the game. I just pick up my team according to the pitch situation, and it's a fluke, by the way.
He's just a natural.
Yeah, just a fluke, guys.
Just a natural. But another one it's something about the name. Wasim Akram, the legend. Wasim Akram, the newbie who's bowling so well, so impressive. The local boy, he comes in and always gets a wicket. He's been rather consistent. Yeah, that's really good to see. The UAE bowlers are really doing well in this season 4 of DP World ILT20. We'll start off with Tanveer, Kazama Tanveer, and then of course Ajay Kumar, and then of course Wasim with the new ball, bowled beautifully, the late swing, full yorker.
Yeah, I mean, who can tell better than you, because he swung the ball, and not only that he swung the ball back into the right-hander, he actually took the ball away from them also. So he was playing around with them, and the length he bowled, I thought that was very impressive, because there was some juice in the surface, and he kept it up. I mean, it's risky when you especially playing against a team who got big hitters like Livingstones and Salt and all these guys, and he actually kept it to the length which we call it a test match length. Nice and full, let the ball swing and let the ball do the talking, and he did it beautifully.
And after seeing this batting today or the last 5 or 6 games, no offense to any batter, I'm throwing my name in the hat now. As a batter.
As a batter. But the bowler Wasim Akram has impressed us all. Yes. Like I said, it's something about the name. But you know what we did? He's been really good in the field, but we went and surfed his socials, and this is what we found out.
इस वीडियो में कौन 2 लोग हैं?
इस वीडियो में एक विराट सर है और एक मैं हूँ, और ये जो वीडियो बन रही है मेरे भाई के लिए बन रही है।
क्या नाम है?
ज़करिया
ऑल द बेस्ट। आपको बेस्ट विशेस भेज रहा हूँ। बहुत अच्छा बोल रहे हैं, बहुत अच्छा बोलिंग किया।
तो विराट ज़्यादा खुश हुए होंगे कि वो आपसे मिले, कि आप ज़्यादा खुश?
मैं ज़्यादा खुश हूँ। क्यों खुश होगी? मैं खुश हुआ था ज़्यादा। बहुत मज़ा आया।
बहुत खुश हुए होंगे वसीम अकरम से मिलकर?
नहीं, वो ऐसी बात नहीं है। वो लीजेंड से मिले होंगे, खुशी तो उसकी वही है जो लीजेंड से मिले होंगे।
Well, of course, a message from Virat Kohli, also quite a moment when he met the legend, but there was also a very endearing moment that I just saw right after the match. He was speaking to Wasim Akram.
Yeah, he was.
What was the conversation like?
Generally, I praised him the way he bowled. I spoke to him, I think, maybe 4 or 5 games ago in Dubai Stadium, told him just look at the length, especially early on with the new ball. And I think credit to him the way he's bowling. He's got a bit of nip and, of course, natural late swing for the left-hander, that ball that comes in. He's got 1 wicket on that early on. I mean, the finished first over or second or third ball. And, of course, I also told him he eventually has to learn away swinger. Like Ajay Kumar bowls this beautiful away swinger with the seam-up delivery. He said he will learn. I said, do not learn in this format. Either play 50-over cricket or 3-day game if you can. That's where we'll learn the away swing bowling.
Indeed, definitely has to be one of the most impressive names from UAE that have come through in the DB World ILT20 Season 4. Congratulations, Sharjah Warriors. Congratulations to all the winners of our contest. Our contest, Jalwa Dikhao, Inam Pao. And these are the winners who've given the right answers. And, and now it's time. These are the winners from the Wizzy Smart TV Presents Jalwa Dikhao, Inam Pao contest. This is from the previous match, the previous 2 matches. Congratulations for showing amazing Jalwa and winning exciting rewards from Wizzy Smart TV, a smart TV that has it all. The youth entertainment brand. Don't miss your chance in the next match, because with Wizzy Smart TV, Jalwa Dikhao, Inam Pao, you stand a chance to win all these exciting prizes. And also, thank you to all who joined our broadcast, because these are the questions that keep coming to you from our commentators. You get the right answer, you get a prize. We'll take a short break here, but don't go anywhere. There's plenty to discuss on the other side. Welcome back to Cricket Safari. We promised you a humdinger and we delivered it. Another last over thriller, but the bowlers came to the party tonight. And another big deal that we were all talking about, it was the bowling masterclass that was given to us by Simon Dewell and Wasim Akram. Let me give you a glimpse of it and we'll come back to it.
Well, it's a gorgeous, fresh evening here in Abu Dhabi Zayed Cricket Stadium. We're going to talk some bowling, a bit of a bowling masterclass with one of the best in the business, Wasim Akram alongside, who's part of our commentary group and, well, a great, absolute great of the game. Well, I just want to talk a little bit about what your success was and what these guys are looking to do in the modern T20 game as well. From a bowling point of view, what are the keys in short format cricket for you? First up, we'll talk about the new ball.
The new ball. Look, I played T20 cricket only 5 games when it started in 2003 for Hampshire. Those days, probably batters didn't have those shots early on in this T20 format. So as a bowler, I wasn't as scared as the bowlers are now. And my first 2 overs were usually back of a length, try to bring my natural in swing to the right-hander. And if not, then if not swinging, then I'll go just across. That's the first 2 overs. I mean, first or third. And if I usually, those days we used to bowl 2 overs at death, 18th and 20th or 19th or 17th or 19th. And I used to bowl normal Yorkers, normal swing, and if it's reversing a bit, like this particular ball, if you have a look, it's rough this side, it's a perfect reverse swing ball. And this shiny side, this side. So I would have gone last 2 overs or last over is reverse swinging this day and age, I would have gone around the wicket. The same field they used to have, point back, third man up, extra cover a little wider, maybe mid-off back as well, and just go shiny side here, the rough side here, and just go wide of the crease. Naturally, I'm going to go wide of the crease, and just go outside off stump. If it's a new batter, I probably gone for the stumps, but if it's a set batter, I probably would have gone outside off stump, away swinger from around the wicket, wide of the crease.
How much did you use the crease? I mean, we see a lot of bowlers throughout the tournament sort of in here, come in wider. How much did you use the crease throughout an innings or your career?
If it wasn't swinging in my time, I hardly used the crease. Yeah. But if it's swinging, if I was bowling over the wicket, to a left-hander or a right-hander, I usually go wide and do the delivery that I usually do, bring the ball back into the right-hander, away to the left-hander. So wide of the crease, if I'll go this side, for instance, if I'll go wide of the crease to the left-hander, if it's swinging quite a bit, if I go wide, the batter will automatically think he's going to bring the ball back in. Yeah. But I used to bowl the away swinger from wide of the crease. And I used to come at the last minute, run in, and come at the last minute.
You would jump out of it?
Jump out of it, yeah. That's what I did. Yeah. And same to the right-hander, but in swing. Never went across. I've never used the crease when I was bowling across to the right-hander.
Come back around the wicket. Now, I mean, because what we see from, when you go wide of the crease, from a batting point of view, that line is coming, and then it starts to swing. Yeah. That's one of the keys, isn't it? Particularly with that
and obviously
ball.
The ball has to be slightly crossed, and wrist has to be a little open. And you go there, you go wide, and then you aim wherever you want to aim. And reverse swing, you usually, if you want to finish off stump, you have to aim slightly outer than off stump, because if you aim middle, it'll finish leg. Yeah. So that's very important. That's come with practice.
Slower balls? How much did you use a slower ball in your white ball career?
In one-day cricket, I did quite a bit. And again, away, a leg cutter to right-hander and back of the hand to the left-hander. And I got quite a bit of wickets on back of a hand, especially against the left-handers, because in last overs, our days, the most batters used to go cross, right-hander or left-hander, so hence the away ones to both of them.
Brilliant. Listen carefully, folks, because this man was simply one of the best in the game. Plenty of great seam bowlers on show throughout the tournament. Might see a little bit more tonight.
Dooley, I have to tell you that the bowlers have been listening rather intently, is because that was recorded a little earlier in the day and the bowlers put on a show tonight. But what was really interesting as that played was the conversation between these two gentlemen. Vakar, I want to ask you, what did you make of that masterclass?
Look, brilliant. I mean, if he's explaining it, then for me, I think I've seen it all. I've seen it from the other end, or final leg or mid-off. I've seen it all. So I knew exactly where he was coming from. I knew exactly what he's trying to say. So it is of course, for the youngsters to understand what needs to be done.
Vicky, if you remember, we used to have a sign to a wicket keeper that we're bowling a slow ball. Nowadays they don't. That's hence they take the single away. But our T20 format, I suppose keepers don't come up. So if you remember, quite a few times Moeen used to run up. When I think my sign was this one, just go like this before running in, and Moeen used to come 2-3 step up. If there's an edge on a slow ball, it probably will carry to the keeper if he's 2 steps up.
I once gave him a signal and then I bowled a quicker one. Almost killed him.
I remember that.
Almost killed him.
There's so much to learn, and these conversations just keep getting more interesting. But very quickly, let me give you a glimpse of the points table. You have a certain Sharjah Warriorz still on the 6th position, but now with 6 points. So now you've got 3 teams on 6 points, 1 on 8. And of course, Desert Vipers have qualified. My Emirates just below them with 10 points. And you will see a certain My Emirates in action tomorrow. So it will be number 2 versus number 4. My Emirates coming off at the back of victory. But on the other side, James Wynn's team needs to buckle up. They're coming at the back of a loss. But My Emirates will take a lot of confidence in just the way they won the previous games. Very quickly, who's winning?
Well, tomorrow's game, it depends on the toss.
It depends on the toss.
You got a day off, so you don't have to worry about it.
I'm playing golf.
All right, they're playing golf. But you know what? Tomorrow's going to be yet another interesting day because this league just keeps getting rather interesting. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Thanks a lot for joining us. For now, it's a good night.
That's a wicket. Captain Caliber is Rutherford.